It's Wednesday night at Hideaway Field, and we have a good one here tonight. The PLW leading ones pay a visit to the upstart Legends. The Legends are winners of 9 of their last 12 games. Tonight is a wonderful opportunity to show the league they can punch with the big boys. The former champion ones have set themselves up for another playoff run. Sitting at 17-7, this team is capable of beating opponents in many different ways. Who comes out on top tonight in tonight's edition of Premier League WIFFLE? I am Jim Dodos here again, back to back with you, my friend and colleague Chad Phillips. You tell me you're pumped up tonight. What are we going to see from you out of you tonight?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna be good tonight, though. I'm feeling it. I'm really excited to be here. This is a great matchup we have right here.
Right.
Two teams kind of both expecting to win this series, and we'll see who comes out on top tonight.
Yeah. Looking forward to breaking these two teams down with you. Kind of the Legends, known as a slug powerhouse team. The ones can beat you with pitching, defense, and hitting. So we'll see what kind of games we're in for tonight.
Yeah, the ones won that championship last summer with that defense of theirs. They Snappers really just couldn't find a hole. They made every play that series, and they have a strong team out here. Everybody on their club is capable of being up in the booth at the end of this night, and everyone in this club has a chance to be an MVP here tonight. So the Legends are going to have to be focused. Casey Taravella on the mound, really making strides this season. Look for him to have a good night if the Legends want to be successful.
Yeah, Casey Taravella on the mound, getting warmed up out there, as you can see. And we're going to do something a little bit different tonight, Chad. Previewing this series, we have a remote correspondent, and we're gonna bring in Mr. James Stein. He's going to give us a little take on this series, a little preview for our fans. So if our guys downstairs can hook that up, and we'll get rolling.
Gentlemen, my matchup of the week is the ones and the Legends. The ones sit atop the rankings here of Premier League WIFFLE at 17-7, yet recently their struggles have been more apparent than their stats might suggest. Despite leading the league in just about every hitting and pitching category, the ones have lost series to both the Night Owls as well as the Lightning in recent weeks. It's going to be a real statement series for them as they face the league's hottest team in the Legends. Since acquiring Picone, the Legends have been on an absolute tear, sporting the best record in the league since. They're going to face their biggest challenge in the Season 2 champs of the ones, and it'll be very interesting to see how these players show up. Look for Derek Corral to continue his absolute tear that he's been on since hitting 6 home runs last week and really breaking into this league. Meanwhile, on the other side, we're going to be looking for Schmitty to have a comeback performance after struggling a bit versus the Lightning in Game 1 of last week. It should be a really interesting matchup. Me personally, I like the ones in this one. I think that they're taking 2 or 3. I see 3 really close games with the potential for one of them to get out of hand. Back to you guys.
Love that from Mr. Stein there, and us at PLW always trying to do something different to mix it up, Chad, but we're short on time. Let's get into this ones lineup here. I'm gonna get that on the screen, and we'll break this thing down.
All right, we got Justin Spurrier. He's found that leadoff spot about 3 weeks ago. Really, really good ball-to-bat guy, always putting it in play. Adam Couts, MVP candidate in the 2-hole. He's a switch hitter. He's probably going to be betting lefty all night against this Legends staff. Ryan Chen, big power hitter, going to be starting game number 1 in the 3-hole. Adrian Gutierrez in the 4-hole. Cody Schmidt, we'll see him on the mound at some point. He'll be starting in the infield and the 5-hole. And manager Scott Dobbins down in the 6-hole, found a nice little home for himself down there, Jim. Really producing in that 6-hole and rolling this lineup back to that top.
Yeah, 7 home runs on the season for Scott having a nice season at the bottom of the lineup. Austin Bird Bowl omitted tonight for these ones. Not going to make it, so a little bit of a power bat, but the ones our deep team probably can, if any team can withstand that loss, it's probably them.
Yeah, maybe. Bird's a really tough out at the plate. He just seems to be able to hit the ball anywhere around the zone hard, and they're going to be without him tonight. They got Llewellyn and Applezoller on the bench. So 2 subs they're going to be sporting tonight. And Casey's looks like he's ready to go. The Legends are ready to go. We're kind of holding them up here. Let's do it.
Beautiful work there, Chad. And remind our Twitch viewers, get your Wiffle Boy points in. Points pouring in on the ones. My goodness, 5-to-1-ish odds on the Legends. Very surprising. The Legends coming in on a tear. Winners of 9 of their last 12. A step up in class in opposition tonight, though, as Casey Taravella rips a slider in there, 54 miles an hour. Good start to this game, Chad. Weather looks a little blustery out tonight, but temperature dropped about 10 degrees from yesterday.
The wind is blowing in for sure, Jim. You could tell during batting practice that the balls that got up high in the air, that it's just not a good strategy tonight. You got to hit the ball on the ground or you got to hit line drives.
Yeah, similar to last night's conditions. Runs were at a premium as a knuckleball there from Taravella gets Spurrier looking. Here's Adam Kautz off to a good start this year, 385 out of the gate. And he rips that just foul up the first baseline. Umpire Kyle Lohman all over the call there.
Yeah, you saw that come back fair, but after the bag,
Yep.
it was already a foul ball once it passes that bag.
Yeah, he's staying inside that, keeping his hands in, able to generate some spin back into play there. And Taravella up ahead in the count, 0-2. And that's inside again. Let's see if Taravella continues to work these lefties inside. Kautz happened to 385, nothing wrong with his season so far. The power number's a bit slow start. 5 home runs. I mean, a lot of players would take 5 home runs, but as he rips that up the middle, snag Derek Crowell, moving to his left for the second out.
Good reaction by Corral, good first step, and good hands. And Casey's got 2 quick ones.
He does, and here's Ryan Chen having a brilliant start to the year, doing it all. True triple threat player here. Inside, gets kind of fisting Chen there. He spoils it foul. Taravella 0-2 again, setting a theme for the night.
Umpires tonight, Kyle Lohman, Cody Runnels, and Jonathan Wilson.
Ooh, good pitch by Taravella, missing up, looking for a chase. Yeah, good crew tonight. We'll give a shout out to all of them in a bit here between innings. Really, really nice volunteer staff tonight. You're right, good point.
We do have a good staff here tonight.
That missing down, and Taravella understanding who's at the plate here. Gets ahead 0-2, starts to nibble a bit. All of a sudden, you're back 2-2 again. And you're up against it. Going to have to come in eventually.
Yeah, you don't want to get two quick outs in the first and then get that first walk on your resume. There's
No doubt.
nobody on. He's got to throw strikes here for certain.
Absolutely, and probably gets away with one up in the zone there.
I think you're
Big
right.
swing from Chen, fouls it off. The 2-2. Ground ball, third base. Trench Picone to his knees. Gets up and floats one in there for the third out through a half inning. Taravella looking sharp on the mound. Can the Legends continue this offensive just spur we've seen?
I mean, according to the betting right now, no, they can't.
Can you believe that?
Look at the bets. The betting line is still open. You're getting full plus 415, 420 on the Legends right
Shocking.
now.
That
It's
is
a pretty
shocking.
good bet at this point, especially with Casey looking strong in the top of the first. I would get a couple points in on the Legends if I were you guys right now.
Yeah, great point. Yeah, 4-1 on the Legends for the hottest team in PLW. This team swept by the Night Owls to open the year, and makes that Trench Picone trade and just on a tear since. They seem to be gelling, but it's only mid-season so far, Chad. So hopefully you haven't played their best ball early in the year.
After this weekend, we will be exactly halfway through the season, through 27 of the 54 game slate. Running out of time, but there's still plenty of it as of right now.
Right.
You got time to get hot, but you keep taking one or two, grab a 2 or 3. You look up and you're like, wow, we're 20 and 30 and we're out of time. And it happens fast out here. So
Yeah, it does. It does. And actually, probably tonight, midway through game 2, we'll be at the exact halfway point of the season here. So we're really flying by, and the teams that are down at the bottom of the standings, still time to get out. You're right, 100%. And the teams at the top, they're going to want to extend. And here's Derek Corral. We haven't talked about his breakout performance on Thursday. You and I were in the booth for that 6 home run. Just terror.
all towering shots as well.
Swing and a miss, a different opponent tonight. Maybe a little step up in class with Ryan Chen on the mound.
A lot difficult to square up Chen's screwball. You have to recognize his screwball and kind of lay off of it. It's hard to square up. It has so much bite on it.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. And that slider, he'll mix up speeds as he goes 58 there. There's a screwball into the back of Corral. 2-2 to Derek Corral. Probably the key to shutting down the Legends is shutting down this guy right here. If he gets going, plenty of bats to drive him in.
Kautz in center field tonight, Jim. I'm not sure we've ever seen him in center. He's played a little left lately.
High to right. That's carrying. And that's a diving catch by Adam Kautz, as you mentioned.
Unbelievable range and catch.
Covers a ton of ground and unbelievable snag. I thought that had a chance to get out of here. Wind kills it, and it kind of gave a chance for AK to get under it. Hung up there a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly did. The ball was trailing away from him at a pretty good rate, though, so he had to stay on that horse and make a really well-timed dive, and under control, he's able to make that catch.
Beautifully done by Adam Couts, as you mentioned. Don't see him in the outfield much, as Spurrier, Schmidt, and Goot making up the infield.
3-time Gold Glove winner, Couts. He's won
Yes.
one every season, so I don't see much changing this season.
And that's right to Couts again. That's over his head. He's burned that time. Stevenson gets the best of him, and that short hops the pink box sign. A 1-out double.
Stevenson just has this power that you don't recognize. He doesn't look like he swung that hard. Couts kind of ranged over a few steps, thought he had it, and the ball just took off.
Yeah, and that's first pitch action. Moving quick here to start this game. That's going to hit the kind of the edge of that brown turf, but not go fair. Taravella down 0-2. Legends an aggressive hitting team, as you see the action moving so quick. A lot of first pitch swings and balls in play here. 0-2. Missing it down. Yeah, you're right. Stevenson just puts a lot of pop into that ball. Couts knew he was beat pretty early there. Kind of saw the shrug of the shoulders.
Yep.
Man, I can't get that one. And that's flared to right. Another tough play. But no, Schmidt, it kind of blows back to him a little bit. Makes a nice over-the-shoulder catch for out number 2. A hot start to this inning here. Let's see if Nick Sansone can drive in the runner from second, and we've touched on his power numbers.
I'd like to spotlight him tonight, to be honest with you, Jim. It's if Nick can have a big series here, I think the Legends can win this series. He's been underperforming a little bit this year. He's hit a lot of balls hard right at people, so he's been living a little unlucky out here. But you keep hitting it hard, and you're going to find some holes eventually.
Yeah, I agree, and the power is going to come. We all know it's there.
The wind's blowing in a little bit tonight. I see that comment up there. It's definitely not home run conditions currently.
It's very similar to last night, blowing from left foul pole, probably to right foul pole, maybe a little bit in from there. Going to have to poke it to get it out tonight. 54, wow, that tips, and a strikeout looking for Chen. Finds his best pitch when it matters, and that retires aside. That brings us to the top of the second, and you know what that is, Chad? The top of the second is brought to you by Leilani Acuna, the official realtor of PLW. Whether you are buying or selling a home, you now have a realtor trusted by PLW players and family. Check her out there on Instagram. Give her a visit. Give her a follow. And thank you for supporting what we do, Chad. And Chad, what have you seen so far?
I see a low-scoring game coming in there. I mean, this is not hitting conditions. It's going to be tough to string multiple hits together tonight, and it's going to be tough to hit the ball out of the yard right now. Maybe the sun goes down and the wind kind of goes down a little bit with it. But right now, we're looking at one mistake here, that type of game. One big mistake, and it could be too much to overcome.
Yeah, I kind of saw 3 games just like that last night. One mistake here or there cost you a game. And, I think we're in for more of the same. And probably 2 teams that are playing a little bit better ball as well. So let's see if that mistake even comes. It might be in for some extra innings tonight in one of these games.
I do see Chris Coleman out there in the outfield.
Yes.
Last time we saw him out there was not a good sight.
There's been a bit of liability out there. I mean,
he has been.
Yes, I mean, we have to say that we're 9 weeks into this thing now. We can kind of start telling it like it is, I guess you say. Here's Taravella to lead off the second. First pitch to Goot, swing and a miss on a high ball there, 0-2. Taravella 0-2 again. That misses down and in. You see both these teams going to be aggressive on the first pitch. I mean, these guys want to hit the ball. Not up there to take walks, Chad.
You're right about that. The Legends had a little defensive bugaboo through seasons 1 and 2 into season 3. It was a real difficult aspect of their game as the older team, but through the drafts, they've been able to get a few players like Wigfield, like Church, and now like Trench Picone, and all of a sudden their defense has been able to stabilize. You only need a couple of really good guys out there. And
yeah, I don't think it's the best in PLW, but it's definitely better than where they were in seasons past. I agree.
Corrals looked really good over at second base the last month.
Agreed. As Goot strikes out looking there, Taravella looks sharp early, getting ahead of hitters.
Wigfield was always a solid third baseman. Now that they have Trench, they're able to move him over to shortstop. We'll see if he's able to man that position as well as he does the hot corner. Schmidt's kind of an all-or-nothing kind of guy here. He's hitting below 200, but he's got a bunch of home runs.
Yeah, he's got 6 home runs coming in, Chad, and a lot of RBIs, but you're right. Strikeout totals are high. As you see one there, Taravella mowing down this one's lineup early. With the wind blowing the way it does, it's going to affect the pitching. We saw that last night. Ball's not breaking as much from that screwball from Stevenson and Chen's going to be tough. Wind's going to be hanging that thing out. away from righties.
So Casey Taravella came into this night with 194 strikeouts in his career here at PLW. Little trivia question for the viewers. How many PLW players in their career, as we watched Taravella throw a nice slider.
Man, he might have gotten to 600. He's
6
close.
up, 6 down. Did he strike out all 6 guys?
I
No,
don't
he's
think
got
so. No,
like
he
4
hasn't.
though,
He
I
got
think.
4 already, yeah.
So we're close. How many pitchers in the PLW history have 200 career strikeouts?
Wow. How many, as we'll take this chance to say hello to our Twitch community here. What's going on, everybody? Looking forward to mixing it up with you guys all night long. We appreciate the support. Nice little trivia question for Mr. Phillips there.
So we're about 120 plus 25 games. So a maximum amount of games a PLW player, if you're an OG and you've been here, is 140-ish.
Okay.
So there's, 20 OGs still, and there's another 20 guys that came in season 2. So maybe that's a little bit of hints for you guys. And there's 10 teams in the league. So how many 200 strikeout players do we have? Casey will be joining that club tonight, it looks.
Yeah, he's already gone off to a great start. Strikes out the side there, and let's see if the Legends can apply some pressure in this game. As Ref, I see Ref in the chat. What's going on from UK? Got a lot of familiar names here. Appreciate everybody showing up night in and night out to hang out with us. We got one of the best communities on the Twitch platform here at PLW. As Chen throws a little screwball there. Not as much bite on that thing to the inside. That wind tonight's going to
make it difficult.
It's going to push it out a little bit.
Yep.
I was struggling with that on the mound last night for sure.
It doesn't take a lot to hang it either. Like it goes from a really good pitch to a hanger with very little adjustment.
Yeah, I just could not get my ball to break back over the plate last night. And
Unlucky 13. We have a winner.
Very nice.
13 pitchers.
Kilted Dad bought a regular in the chat. And there's another screwball. Osgood. Too hot, though. 57. Osgood thinking he goes down looking. This is a 55 max league. The 2-2. 2-2 shelled off to the right side. Foul.
Remember, Casey did not pitch in season 1 at all, and he pitched very little in season 2, maybe 15 innings. So he's done all that in season 3, maybe 25 in season 2, and now this season he's having a big year.
Slider away. Good location there. Gets the swing and miss from Osgood. Absolutely, and that's important. The understated thing in PLW is getting new guys to step up, and Taravella's going to put a few seasons on the mound, and then it's going to be up to some other guys to step up. I mean, you need that in your team. You need everyone to commit to pitching and always trying to get better at it, just to give the hitters a different look. As there's Purdy in the chat, your guy, Mr. Chad. That guy throws a tight spiral. I mean, Purdy can throw. He throws a wiffle ball pretty well, and I was catching some football with him.
Yeah.
That's got an absolute cannon.
He's got I still really believe he's got the best stuff in the league, him and Gannon. He hasn't really identified when and how to use his stuff sometimes still, and he just wants to come after people so much. But he's improving every time out there, and glad to have him on my team.
Absolutely. Nice walk there from Garcia. Really patient at bat there. Chalks one up on Chen early here. Legends one away, runner at first.
Let's try another trivia question, Jim.
Yeah, I like it. What do we got for Corral?
Derek Corral has 27 career home runs. How many PLW players have 30 in their career?
Ooh.
I will tell a couple of hints here. Ryan Chen has 28. Scottez Dobbins has 28.
No, 48 for Chen.
Oh, my fault. 48 for Chen, 28 for Dobbins, 27 for Corral. How many guys have 30?
Good one there. I think I'll notch myself up in that.
I believe that you are in that club.
Gotta be. I'm trying to get to that 50 tally. 4, I'm seeing 10, 5, 50.
This is the 4th season, so some of these guys have, we probably got 50 guys that have played over 100 games at this point in their career.
Ooh, Dragon Lady, a bottle of cocoa in already. That sets us up for a great night as Stevenson chops one back to Chen. Chen gets a walk early in the second, but no other damage. We are through 2 scoreless on to the 3rd inning. Good one here tonight. I think it's going to live up to the bill, Chad. Sometimes these series, you hype them up. It's 2 really good teams, and they let you down. But I think tonight both teams are up for it.
Yeah, I think we've really proved this last week or two that any team, whether they're 5-20 or 20-5, can win or lose a series. And
right. It's
very close margins out here. The very blending of talent. There's a couple of really, really good players, but after you get past that, everybody has a chance to succeed out here. It's this game really evens out the talent, and this is a lovely game, man. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, I mean, the records do show a bit of separation, but then you look at these games, and it's just a mistake here, a mistake there, a play here. Really fundamentals coming into play so often out here. We saw that last night in the games last night. I mean, just one play here or there, and we're probably in for a series just like that, especially when the conditions are the way they are tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you are a Major League Baseball fan, you watch, and very few mistakes are really made. But out here, we have no glove. The ball has a lot more curve. The ball has a lot more spin. And routine plays can be very tricky if you don't give them the justice that they deserve.
And here's this top of the order for the ones. Justin Spurrier, high slider, swing and a miss, and more aggression on that first pitch from the ones.
I don't expect Spurrier to strike out here.
Spurrier, an accomplished bowler, I believe.
232 average. He's got the highest average in the city.
232 average?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. I need to get out there and have a couple bowling alley cocos with Spurrier.
Maybe it was 228. It was 228 or 232.
That's solid.
I can't remember.
That's solid.
He said and the South Point is the toughest lanes in the city.
I agree.
They oil them.
They do. I've bowled there. It is tough to bowl there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do need to. Your ball is key at the South Point for you visitors coming to Vegas and wanting to bowl. Great bowling town we have.
Yeah, he can't handle that high slider, though. Chases it, and he's the first out of the inning. Casey has set down all 7 men he's faced.
Taravella probably does get to, maybe 1 away now from 200 all-time strikeouts, I'd say. I think that's 5. Counts. That's in the gap. That's going to short hop the Batty Bakery sign for a double close.
Yeah, that triple would have been a big deal there, too, but it's just a little short. He's going to end up on second base.
1 out double represents the first base runner tonight as Couts has that nice line drive swing, a nice plane, and shoots that one into the gap. Situation developing here for the ones. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. Chen down to one knee there. Ball at the letters. Chen not getting cheated. There's a little drop off from Taravella, missing down. Good spot here, early action, top 3. Game 1 just getting underway here at the Hideaway. And that's spinning ball. Can he get that before it goes foul? Corral cannot.
Grab the flag.
Cannot get to that corral. Can't close the ground and leave his feet and maybe grab that, maybe smack that fair before that third time hitting the ground. That spin kicks in.
It looked like he had a chance to
so too.
lay out and just lay on the ball.
Yeah.
Just stop it.
Yeah. Yeah, those spinning balls, kind of like a golf ball on a chip shot, doesn't really pick the spin until the second or third time hitting the ground.
Yeah, that's why it's
so
tricky.
You do have a couple free rolls there at that.
Yeah.
You don't want to give up on it.
Yep.
And that's lined into left. And that's going to hit off of Osgood's hand and then into the wall for a dirty double. That would drive in Couts. The first run of this series has been scored, and it's the 2 kind of main pistons to the A1's engine getting it done.
Yep. A couple of doubles back-to-back by Chen and Couts, and they have a run.
Yeah, I got something going here and looking to get more. Let's see if this bottom of the order can produce a little bit. Here's our man, Coot. Coot's 7 home runs on the. I was looking at the one's home run totals. I mean, this has got guys with 8, 7, 6, 5. Their whole lineup's got 5 home runs.
The answer to that home run question was also 13. I did not see the right answer. I could have missed it as the chat was moving, but 13 players have 30 career PLW home runs.
Wow.
Let's try one more here as we got Good at the plate.
I like it. What do we got for Goot? Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I don't have the numbers, though, to tell you how many people have it, but Good has 95 hits in his career.
95 career hits, 5 more hits for Goot. That'd be a nice night to get to that 100 tonight. 5 hits in any series is a good night at the plate.
But we can do one here. We got Adam Couts. He had his 200th hit last week. He entered the 200 hit club. How many people are in the 200 hit club? And give me their names.
200 hit club.
200 hit club.
Wow. It's
a pretty elite club at this point.
Club. It's about an excellent season of Major League Baseball there.
Yep.
You've had a great 200 hits is the kind of your
And you know what? The funny thing is
benchmark.
That's where we're at, 145 career games.
Yep.
So we're coming up on that Major League season, and the stats are looking pretty realistic.
Right. Yeah, that's 200 hits in any MLB season's a all-star year for sure. as Schmidt 55, strike 3 looking. That will be 200 strikeouts for Casey Taravella.
Right there, that's number 6.
Congratulations to him joining an exclusive club. And it's Scottez Dobbins rounding out this order, 2 away. Taravella trying to get these ones to kind of use their aggression on this first pitch. Throwing that high slider quite often, misses there. Heftelot, my man. That's what I'm talking about. Ground ball. Wakefield, easy way over to third to get the force and the third out. The 1 strike first, Chad.
Did you hear the loud noise after he hit that ground ball to short?
I did not.
You didn't hear the thump?
No.
So after Dobbins swings, the bat hits his back.
What?
He hits the middle of his back with his bat every time he swings hard.
Is that like a check mark for him? Is he?
So he showed me his back a couple of times, and he's just got bruises down his back because he swings, and his follow through slaps himself in the back.
Did he do that with aluminum bats?
I have no idea. I hope not. I hope that's a WIFFLE thing for him. But yeah, he definitely. I heard it a lot in season 1, and then I never asked him.
Kilted dad bod. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I think we got an informant.
Kilted dad bod. How are you so good at this?
We got an informant here. I'm not buying that.
Yeah, this is something a little fishy.
We got a mole in the chat. Yeah, it's getting a little too accurate.
Tannick, Gannon, Briner, and Couch.
Nailed it.
4.
Yeah,
there you go. Those are the 4 200 hit guys in this league.
Oh boy, Kilted is all over it.
Yeah, he is. Well, he's one of the biggest fans we have on here, so maybe it makes sense that he knows the answer. I mean, the 4 players that have done it are just studs. So
yeah, if we can, we have just such good return audience. Every time I log in, you recognize people in our Twitch community. So, really, really good.
You got to be coming up on 200 hits, don't you?
Yeah, I'm probably close. I haven't looked too much, but could probably get that for you. So we have Casey Taravella getting it started. Strike 3, Chen. Looking dialed in here.
Pull that poll down for me. There it is. Who's the most dangerous pitcher in the league?
That's
Purdy,
a good poll.
Santiwan, Mayo, Taravella, or Chen?
Oh, man.
Votes
Chen.
coming in on Chen. It seems like the team that's playing always gets those votes.
Sure. Yeah. Recency bias there. But Brandon Mayo's been doing it a long time, and he's still getting it done for the Night Owls. Ground ball, second base, easy play. Schmitty handles, fires, and that's off Sansone. That's an out. Cannot. Sansone doesn't seem too bothered by that. Looked like that was hitting the backstop regardless. Second out, 2 quick ones here for Chen.
Hard to tell that ball hit him from my angle here, but I couldn't tell exactly what happened. But
Yeah, right off the shoulder of Sansone there.
If Sansone had another step or 2 out of the way, then he would have been out of that area that he's not protected in.
Ground ball, Spurrier knocks it down good, and that's a quick shutdown inning in the bottom of the 3rd for Ryan Chen. Moving along quick here, only 6:27 moving into the 4th inning. Let's see if the ones can extend. Chad is having a nice little time. I like these little stats. I think we're going to be doing more of this going forward with kind of previewing guys, and we do have enough data collected now that we can start getting milestones going and things like that. It's going to be really fun.
That database of statistics is starting to make some sense now. When I started that a year and a half ago, we didn't really know where it was going, and now we have it clearly identified down to seasons 1 through 4, the Challengers Tournament, and the playoffs. And you can go onto the site and you can see how these people have performed. If you bring up any player, you can just hit career stats and you can see how their career has gone.
Absolutely. And I do encourage our viewers to go check out PremierLeagueWiffle.com. I'm on it right now, Chad, looking at career stats and hits. And it's a great database you guys you've put together and really get to learn about our players in the league. And I'm at that. I'm right behind Mr. Couts, 183 hits.
Oh, you got another couple weeks to go.
Yeah, by this season, I will be getting to 200 career. Hopefully that 5th person to do so. So, knock on wood if I stay healthy and not knock myself out on the turf. If I do that again, my season may be over, Chad.
Yeah. I don't think the wifey's going to allow any more head injuries.
No, I don't think so. I'm with you on that.
We do have a helmet, Jim, down in the dugout, so consider it.
Here's Spurrier to lead it off, 55 into the pan. He looks hot. He looks and it's going to look that way. It's going to look hot with that righty slider because the wind's kind of blowing behind it. Yeah, the way the wind's coming in, that righty slider's getting a little bit push.
Yeah, you can definitely use the wind to your advantage out here if you understand how to manipulate these holes. And it's almost like hitting a golf shot. If the wind's blowing left to right and you try and hit a draw, it's going to get knocked down because you're fighting back into the wind. But if you hit a nice cut, it's going to find that wind, and it's 30, 40 yards of difference, just those two shot selections.
Right,
So.
as we know, a wiffle ball just doesn't need much wind to be effective, and it's a thing on the mound, absolutely. Some guys benefit from it. I think a right-handed slider from this kind of wind blowing that pitch kind of into the lefty especially may help out Taravella, and he's been effective.
I think that's the only spot that Couts has a little vulnerability at the plate when he's batting left-handed is inside. He likes to chase in there. You can get him to go, but his hands are so quick that you still got to be careful. He can get around on
Yeah,
it.
it's part of being just aggressive in that zone, and you better make sure you get it in there, because if you leave it out a little bit, it's going to go somewhere you don't want it to. That's hit hard sharply to Picone. Picone paws it, fires it, deals with it. 2 quick outs for Taravella in the 4th. Here's Chen. Yeah, good point. That's true for a lot of lefties, Chad. If you get it in there, we'll be we're aggressive on that side of the plate. That's where we want to do damage. But if you miss, then it's may pay for it.
Couts still a baseball player, so those sliders in the baseball game he's able to get around on. But the wiffle ball moves an extra foot or two sometimes, and you can fool him with those pitches. If you slow it down a little and get in his wheel in his breadbasket, he can be recorded out.
3rd at bat in a row, he's kind of chased that high first pitch slider. Taravella is kind of keying in on that, just right above the bar, and he's getting swings and misses out of it.
Chen has run away with the most dangerous pitcher poll.
That's fair. He's been doing it a long time. Taylor Briner not on this list. That's kind of a recency bias again. I mean, I think over the course of PLW time, deserves to be on this list, but maybe now it's been a different season, right?
Maybe he's 6th now. You're right.
Yeah,
maybe these 5 guys have stepped above him. Maybe not. Maybe Briner's right in that mix.
And that's chasing there. Taravella answers the bell. Moving along here into the 4th inning. 1-0 ones. Legends have threatened a couple times. Let's see how this one plays out.
Moving to the bottom of the 4th. So, 4 times the ones have batted. Casey's retired 12 of 14, but unfortunately, the 2 guys he didn't retire were back-to-back doubles, and that's the score line we're looking at right now, 1-0.
Want to address our TikTok here. A little zoomed-in camera. Apologize for that. I've been trying to mess with it and fix it. I can't get it zoomed out for you guys. Be patient with us on TikTok.
No, don't be patient. Forget about TikTok. Get over to Twitch. Forget about the little camera you're looking at.
For you.
Yeah, let's get to Twitch right now. Beginning of the night here. Twitch.Premier League Wiffle.
That's right.
Just put the Twitch app on your phone and search Wiffle, and it's going to pop up a live stream, and you will be very impressed with what you're seeing over there versus this TikTok camera.
Yeah, absolutely. Multiple camera angles. Got a great stream team on hand. My man Trevor Bauer on the Skycam up there getting it done, and you got 2 broadcasters to hang out with, and the best
field in the country. We are at Hideaway
yes.
Field in Las Vegas.
I was going to say best community in the country, John.
That too, man. This is really growing out here. We have a lot of good people. We're really working on weeding out people that don't fit our production. And it's still as competitive as you're going to get, but we got some good guys out here. As one of the good guys, speaking of, Alex Garcia rips a single for the first base hit of the night for the Legends.
Campy. No, Stevenson
second.
with a
Yep,
double. Yes,
second. My bad.
Stevenson with a double. They've had a walk. Garcia, the one taking that walk, and the Legends get this 4th inning started here.
Once again, Corral 6 home runs last series. Tough play. Spurrier's got
Popped up. Spurrier dealing with it. The lens is too far down. I've seen that. TikTok, I'm coming for you right now. Boom. That's better. Chen slider gets on top of that one, kind of chokes it. 1 out here. Double ties this game. Stevenson already with 1 at the pink box sign earlier. As Couts has made the adjustment, playing a little deeper, but giving him that ivy fence over there, Chad. Stevenson has a great ability to go that way. And he does just that. Hard hit ball off of the ivy fence for a triple to tie this game. I've watched a lot of wiffle ball, Chad.
You know what else I want to see again, Jim? I want to see a sac fly right now with Stevenson on 3rd. Last week, Stevenson was able to run home on a sac fly. It was extremely exciting. And the odds of it happening again are pretty low, but he's over there at 3rd with 1 out. There was 1 out. My bad. We had a strikeout.
And I talked to him about this before the game, Chad, and he says he's up for it. Said he's up for doing it again. He said he did like a delayed steal, like equivalent of a delayed steal in baseball, where you catch a catcher with his head down.
Yeah, I mentioned that when it happened. He kind of walked off, kind of crept, and then kind of lulled the right fielder to sleep and gave him just enough time to get home because he wasn't safe by very much.
He told me that, and that's up the middle. Nice, Chen. Good hands there, making the play for the second out. Big play there. That's through for a single and probably a go-ahead run for the Legends. fielding your position huge out here, especially on the mound. Yeah, talk to Stevenson about it. He said right when he saw Harley's head go down, he took off.
Yeah.
Kind of saw him take his eyes and not pay attention and stole one off him. He said, you don't have to be fast out here, but you can't smart. You just have to be smart.
Well, you can see the bluff line over there that Stevenson's standing in between. You got about, I think it's 18 feet, I measured it. So you can take 3 good, hard running steps and try and draw that throw in case the outfielder wants to throw it over or around the backstop. You get the base for free. But once you step on that commit line, you are required to run home, so you better keep going.
2 down, runner at third. 1-1 game. Nice start to our series here. Great matchup. Ground ball, left side, chopping ball. Schmidt gathers, fires, 3 away. Nice strand by Chen. Gives up the RBI triple and leaves him there. We roll into the 5th inning. Got ourselves a good one here. I kind of mentioned maybe some extra innings in this series where...
Oh, you did?
Yeah, well, in the preview, I kind of mentioned it because I see it's one of those nights where a mistake's maybe going to be the difference, and you got teams just playing well. May not see that mistake for a little while here, and could get games just like this where they may take either a mistake or kind of a moment of brilliance, basically, to decide.
Yeah, when teams can't get to 3, there's a good chance for extra innings. There's a good chance it's just knotted up at 1, and we definitely could see a long night of wiffle here as the wind is kind of blowing in more than I think we're giving it credit for.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. It is. It's light, but as it goes higher above these tree lines, it's been constant all day.
Yeah, anything up is not going to go. You can see the way to do it is hit those opposite field line drives like Stevenson did, and they kind of take off a little bit when you keep them below the fence line out here.
Chat police, that's what we love. We live for the sweat out here in Las Vegas. That's what we do.
He's asked me this a couple times,
Sweat
Jim.
our games.
Can we link the stats to something? Can
Yeah,
somebody...
Ref is based in the UK. He's trying to create a UK fan page. And he's asking you to, in the future, can you link the stats to his UK fan page down the road? I think it's something you can do. Just say yes.
Oh, I probably can do it. I just know how to count, though, so I don't know how to do anything with the computer.
The ref will take care of you on your AI. The ref's doing a cool thing. He's trying to get a fan page going in the UK. He reached out to me to interview for that fan page, and I'm definitely going to do that for him.
Can you guys close the poll down in the booth there? Because we can't see any of the chat. It's blocking the whole chat.
Ooh, good hold up there from Goot. Top of the 5th. Getting serious here at the Hideaway. 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Casey dealing out there.
Taravella looks great tonight. Mixing up that slider and drop ball really well. He said he's able to do it, just needs permissions. We'll take care of that. I don't think Chad's your guy for that stuff.
Yeah, I just keep the stats. I don't link anything.
Yeah, we'll get you taken care of, Ref.
We got some linkers, though, so don't worry.
We got guys that can handle that. Here's Schmidt, fouls that one off. 0-2, been a constant for Taravella tonight. Knuckleball.
That's going to stay fair.
Just can't get there. Huge backspin. Little preview for the Masters tomorrow with that ball.
Guy's having a little bit of fun there with that one. A lot of spin on it. You can see, though, it took that second hop before it checked.
You do have it. If you can get aggressive to it, you can catch it. Another knuckleball going away. Waved at by Schmitty. That's the part of his game that you can exploit.
Yeah, he doesn't. He just goes a little too early. He's got to be a little more patient, let the ball travel so he can recognize that pitch a little better. Committed a little too quick.
Scott Dobbins, high fly. Tough one there. Fair ball by Cody Reynolds, our head umpire. And Scott Dobbins has put his team ahead 2-1, a 2-out blast.
29th career home run for Scott Dobbins. 14th in PLW history. Gives his ones a 2-1 lead in the 5th.
Impressive stuff. Always love when the manager takes it into his own hands. Puts his team ahead. 8th of the year for Scott Tez. Having a power breakout season.
Boy, that was right over the pole, Jim.
I did not want to be an umpire there.
I couldn't tell from here, and our angle's pretty good, but that proves the point of, like, if you don't have a perfect angle, and you can't know for sure.
Yeah, that thing was a trending foul, but it was high and over the foul pole. Cody Reynolds up our first base line here, right to the right of us, makes the call. 2-1 Legends. It's good. No review.
Yeah, going to be tough to overturn that one on a review anyways.
Yeah, it's just so high. Yep. An absolute bomb. Good for Scott Dobbins and the ones. Strike back. And down low. 464 of us joining us for game one.
Let's get this up to 800
Great
tonight.
start here at the Hideaway. And that's ripped foul. Spurrier staying alive. 2-2 count. Taravella delivers. Inside, jams him up there.
I think he's got him 3 times now.
Nice location by Taravella, who's... That's,
11 strikeouts through 5, so 11
well
of the 15.
past that 200 milestone for sure. I think that's what Kyle's reminding me of. As OB agreed, great job by our umpire Cody Reynolds there. Difficult decision, not a lot of stuff going on the field. Makes the call, stands by it, and calls it quick, and he's on it.
Yep, he was. He's got a great look at it from where he's perched up here on the stairs, and really good spot for our head umpire.
And nice, as the camera comes on us, Chad, let's give a shout out to our stream team here and our umpire crew. Now that we brought him up, Cody Reynolds with a great call there. We have Kyle Lohman up the first base line. J-Dub, Jonathan Williams up the third base line. My man TB, Trevor Bauer on Skycam. Down below, Tom Gannon, and who's down there with Tom tonight? I didn't see anybody else walk in. We'll get him his love. There's a nice shot of Cody there.
Who is down there?
Yeah, we'll get some love.
I got to go check out the list here, and we'll tell you.
We'll get it. Up the middle there. Couch, no, that's down. Osgood, a leadoff base runner. Scott Teds will get in front of that before it hits the wall. Nice effort there by Couch, but a sinking line drive up the middle by Osgood to start this rally. Bottom of the 5th. Legends fall behind, but another base runner, and now it's Alex Garcia, who's been on base a couple times and scored the only run for the Legends so far. Jake B, what's good? Thanks for coming out again. Another familiar face hanging out. 56, brutal on the gun. Garcia is keen to it.
A lot of guys are starting to develop the ability to lay off of these 57s and 56. It's extremely important.
And now a screwball, spinning ball into the wind. Goot sure-handed.
Good play by Goot. Really wrapped that ball up.
I was going to say that too. 2 hands, really watched it in and made sure he did not make a mistake. Extra cautious there. We saw that kind of ball fall last night. Ooh, boy. Nightmares for me.
That last play in the 6th inning, the hard 20-foot spinner that landed out here, and Merciel came in. It looked like he played it okay, and it just was over the time limit. And, yeah, that was a tough one.
Oh, boy. That's who it is. It's Mark Repstock joining us.
Oh, that's right, Mark.
Been a long time. What's up? That's why I couldn't put it together. Good to see Mark back. Mark does brilliant work down there, by the way. Does a lot of production work for ESPN, works with the UFC. So that's kind of talent we have joining us.
He was an OG here. He helped us.
He's like one of the founders of
one of the founders
production.
or one of the stream team founders for sure. He was GK before GK arrived.
Yep. Yeah. Good to have Mark Repstock back out with us and to have his talent. As Chen gives a little pump on that one, a little bit of a bark as well. Knows how important it is to get Derek Corral out in this lineup.
It certainly is, because this guy is a very tough out right here.
And here's Stevenson, who's kind of been the guy, kind of the bugaboo for Chen so far. And he's going to be that again. Ripped to the right side. That's going to put Garcia on, Osgood on third base. And with 2 outs, another situation here. It's going to be Casey Taravella going to try to help himself out. Taravella, hard line drive right back at Chen last at bat. Nice play by Chen. See if he stays middle. Screwball missing up. That's up the middle. Spurrier. Easy play. Gets the force at second and retires the threat.
Good sure-handed play by Spurrier out there at shortstop. Had to have it. Got it. Made the easy play. And the one's 3 outs away from starting the night off right.
Absolutely. Really, really entertaining game. Seeing a lot of good kind of just overall wiffle ball play. Good pitching, good defense, and then timely hitting. So a very high-quality product so far. And I expect that to continue all night long for our viewers.
All season long, Jim. People are getting good out here, and if they don't get good, they're going to find themselves not in the league. So that's their only option at this point, is to start improving. And as the league improves, we saw the Snappers dominate in 2021. They didn't really add to their team. They didn't really make any adjustments, and now all of a sudden they find themselves struggling here. So this is definitely a season-by-season league, and you got to grow and you got to build. And if you're not doing so, then you're going to find yourself moving toward the bottom of this difficult league.
That's well said there. Absolutely. Oh, Waffle knows what's up. Yeah, that's exactly right. The PLW website. one of the best ways to get involved in what we're doing here and get to know these players. Check us out, PremierLeagueWiffle.com.
No, the kitty's still alive. We just don't own this property anymore. So we're moving to a new field for next season. Starting in the end of June, we'll be at a brand new location, absolutely gorgeous field being built as we speak. And the cat just doesn't live on property anymore. But look for Seamus to be back next season.
Seamus has been a missing figure in the PLW. I miss Seamus. I miss that extra outfield support out there. He was really good. He had some range out there. Took care of some balls. Yeah, ref. I was thinking the same thing. I don't know if it exactly went down like that. As KK swings through a knuckleball there. Taravella going to try to give his team a chance in the bottom half.
Well, that's a great pitch. It's not easy to get one by Couts. I threw him BP today, Jim, and he put his bat on every pitch I threw.
Here's Chen. Tough part of the order to navigate for Taravella. Needs to keep this a 2-1 game.
Screwball or knuckleball? Knuckleball?
A little, yeah, I think there's a little screwball going away. Slider there. Swing and a miss. Chen is offered at that high slider every at-bat tonight.
He slowed that one down a little.
Can't quite get on top of it.
Yep, he likes it up there. He's a tall guy. You got to remember, the taller guys have an advantage out here. In baseball, they have a bigger strike zone when they're a tall guy. But here, they have the same strike zone as the small guys. The small guys, you know, you're 5'2". Those pitches that are coming across your chest are going to tink the top of that bar.
Yeah.
So you got to make the adjustment.
Agreed. Slider ripped into the gap, trending towards Osgood. That thing died down.
Oh yeah, that just sailed and floated right to him.
Absolutely. Not much carrying out there to left. I hit a couple hard balls out there early last night and just not going anywhere. There's Goot. 52 into the zone. Nice pitch dropping down by Taravella. Showed a lot of different looks tonight and has kept these ones off balance. If he can't get the win tonight, it'd be a very unlucky loser. And shorts the hops that one about 30 feet, Chad. Waste pitch.
Yeah.
Trying something new possibly there.
Good time for it on 0-2.
And comes back 55 into the pan. Maybe change some eye levels there. Taravella.
13 strikeouts.
13 strikeouts for Casey Taravella. Unfortunately is down 2-1. Let's see if his offense can put it together here. Mowing down these ones hitters.
Yep, couple of small mistakes. He gave up a couple of doubles in the third for the first run, and then Dobbins turned on one, made this game 2-1 in the fifth, and now the Legends are going to have to get a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Who's coming up, Jim?
I believe Taravella made the last out, so it'll be 4, 5, 6 Sansone.
Osgood, Sansone.
Sansone, Osgood, Garcia. That's what I got.
Okay.
Pretty similar lineup. The Legends roll out every night. Me being a Wednesday caster, the Legends play on Wednesdays. Probably my 5th or 6th series broadcasting these guys. And they make it easy for me. Not too many changes.
I don't think we ever went over their lineup before the game, but they should have the same lineup for game 2, so we'll make sure we get that lineup on the screen for game 2.
Yeah,
and,
we did. There it is. Oh, my goodness.
There we go.
We did not even get to their lineup.
Corral, Stevenson, Taravella, and then Sansone, Osgood, Garcia. A whole bunch of subs down there. Look for Trent Picone to get a few at-bats tonight. Look for Ethan Wigfield to maybe sneak his way in there.
But Tony Garay.
Tony Garay is a monster.
He's back.
He's back. He's been gone for about 6 months. I forget his exact injury.
I can't remember either. I want to say knee, but I could be wrong.
I think you're right. And
55 years old.
55 years old, and he plays as hard as anybody out on this field. He is the first guy that's going to lay out across that outfield to stop a double.
Absolutely. They are truly our legends on this team.
Garay was known as one of the best softball players in the city about 15, 20 years ago, and he is just a gamer.
Love that. Now, swing and a miss by Sansone. Chases that high slider. Been a theme for both pitchers tonight. They've both thrown that slider up and have gotten swings. Very enticing pitch. That one just fouled. Screwball in the middle of the zone. Sansone gets a bat on it. And that's on top of that one. Looks like that came off of either Sansone's bat, double hit his bat, or...
No, it just he drilled it right into the plate, straight down into the plate, and then he turned and he almost kicked it accidentally, but he did not, and it started spinning into fair ground. I think Chen could have let that roll another rotation. It might have been 5 seconds.
It was trickling out there. I don't think he wants, the way he's pitching, I don't think he wants to take the chance. Feels confident getting the strikeout. 2-2. And a good take from Sansone. Really good pitch there.
Excellent by everybody there. Let's see what Chen comes back with. I don't think he has a walk. No, he does have one, right? He does have one walk.
Yeah, Alex Garcia took a walk. And fouled back, buys another pitch. That one cutting inside. That was a close pitch.
Very
nice
cool.
battle and spoil. And that's spun. Spurrier, and he bobbles it. Fields. Left-handed toss.
Woo, good play.
4-1-6, not panic, stays with it.
Little high on the throw, but it maintained the top of that backstop.
Seen pretty solid wiffle ball here tonight. Not a lot of mistakes from either team. 55 into the pan. Chen finds a good one there.
Oh, that's a good one at that one.
Yeah, you just can't get in the habit of taking 55 into the pan in this league. Especially first pitch. Got to be ready to hit in this league, Chad.
Yep.
Really, really try to put that onto my guys at the plate. We're ready to hit. We don't take 53 into the pan.
Yeah, when you start with one strikeout here, you get...
It's an action pitch, yeah.
You got one strike to work with, and then that second strike is kind of the team strike. You got to find a way to not strike out, put it in play.
I agree. Yeah, in baseball, count, sure, you can go take a strike and work counts and things like that. Out here, you got to be ready to hit, aggressive. And you see a lot of the better hitters are aggressive on the first pitch.
Yeah, you've basically already taken a strike.
Screwball there, fools Osgood, trying to walk Chen out. Probably took a couple good pitches to hit, though. Trying to get, there's a little balance game you play with walking guys out. You can't be too passive either.
Very touchy on the approach out here. You have to have some conviction with your approach at the plate. Otherwise, you just find yourself down in the count and facing something that's hard to square up, and that could end the game there, Jim.
Fly
Good
ball,
under it.
Good. High points it nicely. That's the end of game number one, Chad, and the ones take it 2-1 here at the Hideaway. Two more good ones to follow, Chad. What are you seeing here?
I mean, we saw Casey Taravella dominate, and a tough luck loser.
Yeah,
13
strikeouts.
Couts and Chen back-to-back doubles in the third to get a run. One hanger to Dobbins, which he just barely got around on, directly over the foul pole, towering shot, just barely fair. Gave him the 2-1 lead. Chen with a great game on the mound, really had his control. He walked somebody early, but was able to bear down and get the job done.
Yeah, really, really, I think a high-quality game there. Nice 2-1 ball game. Some timely hitting with not a lot of errors and mistakes. So hopefully more of that to come. Final score, game one. 1-2, Legends 1. We'll see you around for game two. Right back at it here. Beautiful shot there of the Hideaway. It's golden hour here in Las Vegas. Beautiful sights to be had. Game two around the corner. Let's start funneling in those wiffle points, Chad. We saw 400,000 wiffle points put on the ones there to 127 for the Legends. A close ball game, a bit of a sweat. Let's see how it works out in game two here. Let's, a lot of people winning points there. Let's get them back on the line for game two.
Same line, pick 'em, right?
It has to be a pick 'em, yeah. As I'm seeing Billy Osgood on the hill out there. And game two for the ones, I'm going to guess, is going to be Schmitty.
Spurrier, Schmitty throwing?
No, Good, I think.
It's going to be Good. Yeah, okay. Good is taking a bigger step forward for this club on the mound for sure.
Yeah, Good.
Goot versus Osgood. We like it.
And boom, we're right after these teams not wanting to mess around.
Make sure Kyle's ready. He's the guy.
Kyle, we good or not?
Kyle giving a bit of a, yeah, man, Kyle giving said yes, but give me 30 seconds kind of look. Yeah. We want to make sure our iPad's updated. Lineup says, we want to submit lineups to everybody. And it gives more time for our fans to get their points in. I like the little break between games. At least a little 30-second pause. Get them in. Starting here at the Hideaway.
Same lineup. Spurrier, Couts, Chen, Goot, Schmidt, Dobbins, and Corral, Stevenson, Taravella, Sansone, Osgood, and Garcia. Two exact same lineups.
These two are going to lock horns again. One's -1.5, an adjustment by our lines maker. And that's ripped down the line. Spurrier starts that off with a double. And a tough game one for Spurrier. Answers the bell here in game two. Lead off double. Osgood hanging that slider a bit.
With as much money that came in on the ones in game one and with them winning it, and a little bit of a downgrade in pitching from Taravella to Osgood, I do like the adjustment in the line of 1.5. I think it should keep the money a little more even. And as we see, it's starting out really even, 80 to 90. Get your wiffle points in, guys. Get those bets in. You can always earn some more wiffle points, so don't be afraid to fire big.
I love it. I love it. Getting it rolling here. Couts hitting him from the right side of this game. He's going to shoot that fair ball. Gets kind of jammed.
Wow.
Almost like he hit it twice. Gets a lot on that, and that's going to be a double and an RBI. Back-to-back doubles to start this game for the ones.
A little slingshot effect there. He
Yeah,
kinda
there you
like,
go. That's a
he
good
kind
way.
of slung it off the bat, and
Yep.
he had a good 80-mile-an-hour exit velo on that as well. He is such a good hitter.
Yeah, able to keep his hands in. Probably swung at a bad pitch there and is able to do something with a kind of a bad ball hitter kind of approach there. As Couts showing his just excellent hands at the plate. And now another dangerous hitter. 1-0 striking early. Drop off from Osgood, missing down. Here's the 2-1. Slider, hard ball. Picone gets a hand on it. Wigfield gonna give it chase. He gathers, and he's gonna try to fire that in. Never a chance. Fires that in from left field. A little bit of a kind of a reckless play by Wigfield. That ball, if it goes to either side of our backstop, it's out of play or over it. Nice try by Picone, getting a hand on that, keeping it live. Drop ball into the zone, 54. And Osgood having some headwinds early here.
Is that thunder right here again? I always think I hear thunder when I'm sitting up here.
It's just your headset, Chad. The wind kind of blows into your mic and you hear it in your headset.
All right.
Here's Goot. Takes outside.
Decision for the infielders here would be first and third. If they attempt the double play in any manner, that runner scores. So if the infielder decides to just catch it at second base and hold it, we just stay first and third.
Slider popping back up to Osgood. Osgood's going to love seeing that. Just what he asked for. He's now one pitch away from getting out of this inning. The Legends, what do you do here early in the ball game? You going for that double play, or are you trying to keep this a one-run ball game? Runs are at a premium out here, it looks like.
I'd tell Jake right now, if you got 60% shot to turn it, then you go right now. You
Sure.
go. If you think you got it, you got to go. With nobody out, you better have it if you're going to go, because that run's scoring. So
And Osgood able to do it himself.
Schmitty needs probably somebody else in the lineup here for him tonight. He's chasing a little too much. He's not really seeing the ball.
That ball never into the zone, starting outside of the pan. Going always away from it. And Dobbins is going to, and Osgood kind of.
Did you hear the slap?
Yeah, I did hear it that time. Osgood taking on water with those first three hitters, able to gather himself and limit the damage to only one. Back-to-back doubles does produce a run for the ones. Go ahead early again in game two.
This is Billy Osgood's 91st career appearance in PLW.
Wow.
Sixth person. He's number 6 in overall appearances on the mound.
Yeah, man, amazing stuff. We're putting together a lot of data here, guys. So many repeat appearances, and then Osgood's sneakily kind of been around a long time and done some good things in this league. So,
yeah, he was their ace when they came into the league. He was the guy they went to on day one when the Legends were still playing softball out here, and Osgood kind of picked it up. He mastered that curveball and a couple of versions of it, and he had hitters off balance for a long time, but the talent has just gone up. So Osgood started to get hit a little bit last season, but he's made a couple of adjustments out there back, and he looks effective again.
Yeah, he does. He's got a little drop ball he's added to his arsenal, as a lot of pitchers, trying to add certain pitches and things like that. So let's get on to Goot here, the starting pitcher for the ones. He's going to come a lot of sliders, little 12-6, but mostly it's going to be kind of right to left pitches against right-handed hitters. And let's see if these lefties can neutralize Goot a little bit. The Legends do have some lefties with some pop. Sidekick, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We tried to take this gig seriously up here in the booth. I want to present as best as we can for our viewers here on our Twitch community. We love you guys. Keep showing up time and time again. And, me and Chad are going to rock it for you.
We're going to try.
Going to at least give it our best. The old college try, they say, eh?
Decal leading off again here, looking to get back to last week's form.
Decal, 6 home runs on last Thursday night up here with you, Chad. Really impressive. I don't know if I've been here and seen a guy go 6 times in a series.
Did we decide that was a record? Did anybody ever have 6 before? Was the record 5? I think it might have been. I think he might have that record. I don't think anybody has 7, so he's at least tied for the record for home runs in a series.
Corral 1 and 2 here. Going to try to get his night going. Yeah, I think the Legends lineup really goes as this guy goes. Corral has got to be on base for these guys, and Stevenson Had a big series behind him, a big game one behind him. Ref, yes, the pins. I'm going to put in an order for that shortly. I kind of ordered only 20 of them to start. They seem to be popular, so we're going to order. I'm going to order a few more for everybody else. Something we can maybe give away on the stream, a PLW pin.
The more pitches Corral sees here, the more locked in he gets.
And there it is. And it's a triple chat right on cue. Well done, my color commentator, all over it.
You could see he was getting closer and closer and closer, and Goot. He only has a few pitches in his arsenal.
Right.
Corral's had kind of seen them all, and Goot doesn't want to walk somebody this early in the game. Had to throw a strike. Corral jumped all over it.
Absolutely dealt with that. A leadoff triple here, and now a scoring situation for the Legends, down 1-0. Perhaps we see a little bit more offense in this game with the starting pitchers, I think, still effective, but Taravella and Chen really had it going there in game one.
Tagging up is legal here. The only running you'll see in PLW. He can tag up and run home, but with the wind blowing in, it's going to be easy for the outfielders to throw. And with Couts out there, I wouldn't ever run on him.
Yeah, wind blowing at the outfielders' backs, absolutely. And it's going to be tough to get one deep enough out there.
Definitely.
That's the problem.
Yeah, Dobbin's not known for his arm out there, but again, if he's coming forward and it's not that long of a throw from mid-left field to the plate, Corral probably not the fastest guy in the league.
That's up the middle. And that's by Goot and by Spurrier. Thought both those guys had a chance to stop that. And Goot just kind of took a swing and missed at that with his right hand.
Tough play for the pitcher. I
Right.
never expect him to grab that, but Spurrier maybe could have got down a little better there and knocked that down.
He doesn't leave his feet, though. Stay standing. He is coming off of an injury still, so we got to give him a little bit.
You're
wearing
right
a
about
pretty
that.
big brace on his right ankle there. So, that probably coming into play with him not wanting to leave his feet there.
Tough task to play shortstop in this league with 1.5 legs.
Absolutely. And it's going to be a run for the Legends tying this ball game, and we're off to another great start. I really think we're in for a really good night of wiffle ball. These two teams aren't going to give in. Here's Sansone. 59 at the back foot, not going to fool Sansone. 2-2. And Sansone trying to go oppo there, going to hit a spinning ball into the air. Schmitty, no problem at all. 2 away here in the bottom of the first. Here's Osgood. Osgood's ripped up the middle. Does that get to the wall? It does. A clean double. Couch does not give that much chase at all. That's going to score the runner from first. 2-1 Legends. Look at the replay on this. And that, Couch kind of giving that a little bit of a jog. I don't know if it was just maybe hit too hard, and it was smoked by Osgood, who's finding some form at the plate.
Thanks, Garcia.
2-1 Legends. Nice fight back. We're in for a good game here.
It's hard to get up 2-0. It seems like we have a lot of rubber matches. Team that wins game one usually kind of gives it back. You trying to reset that? Do you know what you're doing? They want you to reset it if you can. I don't know how to do that though. You just close the app and open it again, I think.
Here's Garcia. Now he's trying to go oppo there. That's high fly. It's gone. That got out to left field, Chad. I'm really, really surprised about that.
That caught a weird air current up there. It looked like it was going to die, but the wind kind of died after he hit it, and it didn't die down. And Alex Garcia has a 4 spot on the board for the Legends here in the first inning.
That thing kind of knuckling in the air to left field.
Yeah.
It's over the container. 2-run homer for Alex Garcia, the opposite field.
Off the bat.
Very impressive there.
Off the bat, it looked like Dobbins kind of had a bead on it. It looks like he was just kind of ranging over to grab it, and it just took off on him.
Scottez Dobbins not messing around. Going to go to the hook early. It's going to be righty Cody Schmidt in relief already. 4-1 Legends. What a start. What an answer.
I would have given him one more batter, I think.
Yeah, harsh there. The Legends seen it well off Goot. It's kind of goaded Corral. Starts it off with the triple, and the rest of the team follows.
Probably don't matter at all, but charge Goot 1 inning here and charge Schmitty 1 inning here. You get 9 innings max on a night. Each pitcher appeared in this inning, so they'll be charged 1.
And not going to see Kirby Bucket yet. Have we seen him tonight? No, the pitchers went the distance in game 1.
He was in the shop today. He had to get fixed up a little bit, and he's just coming back.
I was told Bucket's available tonight, and that's up the middle. Corral Second hit of the inning for him. He's going to get it started again for these Legends. And the hits just keep on coming here in the bottom of the first.
8th man rolls up to the plate here in Stevenson.
Now we kind of get to see the ones play from behind here. Should be entertaining.
This is a good matchup for Stevenson against Schmitty.
Gets him out in front a little bit there off the foot of Schmitty. Covers and throws a high one almost over, almost right off your chest, Chad.
Well, I thought it was going to hit me when he let it go.
That retires at the side as our Chad
Pretty sure
is
it hit
calling
here.
for Kirby. 4 spot for the Legends in the bottom half of the first. They kind of storm out in front.
Good answer to that game 1
great
loss.
answer. Yep.
Great answer.
Yeah, we're in for another good one here. The ones we get to see play from behind a bit. Definitely a capable lineup that can hit the ball pretty hard in the first off Osgood. So let's see how they do this second time around.
If it wasn't an Android, I could make that thing work. But what? Oh, yeah. So much technical stuff up here. There's like 3 buttons on it. Just try them all, and one will pop it on, I think. There we go. We got some lights to get turned on here. We're supposed to reset this TikTok phone, which I guess I'll try and do. Oh, I turned it off instead.
Chad, let's get your... No, the middle one. I got it. Reach over here as we get a little bit of technical stuff done in the booth here. Got it. I got it.
Okay.
I got you.
There you go.
Back underway here, top of the second inning. Top of the order for the ones. Justin Spurrier getting it started. He had a double his last time up. Slider missing in.
He doubled to lead off the game and scored their run in the first inning. And with the 6-man lineups, right back to the top here for the second.
Yeah. I mean, Osgood, that first half of the ones lineup really saw him good. Definitely capable of coming back from this deficit. Absolutely.
I would consider going to Casey soon in this game if it's an option.
53, good team strike there from Spurrier, trying to get a walk on Osgood. Let's see if he gets a similar pitch. And he gets the slider bending away. Nice at bat from the leadoff position from Spurrier. And you get 4 spot put up and you go out and walk the first hitter. That's tough.
I was just going to say that exact thing. You just gotta throw strikes. That 3-run lead.
And Cout's going to punish Osgood for that, and it's base runners right away for the ones. We might be in for a really good game here. Ryan Chen now taking place as the wind is calming down a bit.
It is.
I'm kind of watching those pine trees, Chad, blow a little bit to the left now. Maybe a little swirl in the winds tonight. That ball from Garcia really got out. Left-sided ball, and the ones jumping on Osgood right away. Cut this deficit to a 2-run deficit now. First and second, nobody out. Here's Goot now. Good start.
Goot was in the 6 hole most of the season last year, and in season 2, he's moved up into the. What are we in the 4 hole here? Yeah,
Hitting 4th. I believe 6 or 7 home runs this year for Goot. He's got a big power bat from the right side. Standing away from the plate, and he's going to hook that slider. That gets by Picone. That's a fair ball. That's into the wall.
I think it was clean too, but I'm not sure of that.
J-Dub calling that a double, but which kind? It's clean. Chen rounds third. Tie ball game right away, and still nobody out.
That took no time at all.
The ones
Jim.
just with erase a 3-run deficit in 4 hitters. As it's going to be reversed. It's a dirty double.
They're calling it dirty, I think.
As Taravella saying, he touched that before it hits the wall.
I think he did. He laid out pretty good there for it, but it was moving.
So it's going to make this a 4-3 game.
4-3, yep.
Here's Jeremy Llewellyn hitting for Schmidt as they recognize what you saw, Chad. And they're going to get Schmidt out of there. Going to go to Llewellyn.
Good managing by Dobbins. Get the lefty in there against Osgood. He probably should have got the start to begin with. Osgood really tough on right-handed hitters because everything's coming from behind them, and this lefty's got a good look.
Drop ball going away. Foot long. We have a game indeed. Brenty Blob, my guy. 2-month subscription. Love seeing that. Appreciate. Welcome to PLW Nation. High fly to right. And a bat flip from Llewellyn. Llewellyn with the bat flip on the foul ball. I don't think that ball got out either.
Well, he's just practicing the bat flip. My favorite part about this league, Jim, is we play a 2-1 game, and now we can play a 10-9 game right after it.
Absolutely. Yeah, we bring that up a lot. You just never know what you're going to get out here. And then takes 52 into the pan. That's strike number 3. Good bounce back from Osgood. Let's see if he can strand a couple on base.
Tough matchup for Billy here. That is filthy. Dobbins lets him know that drop is really working for Billy. I'm not sure he's able to throw it for strikes as often as he wishes.
Line drive into left. That's through as Taravella can't get a paw on that. That's going to score a pair. The ones have come back and struck for 4 of their own in the top of the second. 5-4.
Answer the 4 with a 4. That's how you play out here. And Scottez Dobbins is really heating up and finding a home in that 6-hole. A lot less pressure on him down there, and he's been really able to produce. This is the guy right here that likes the pressure, Spurrier. Such a gamer. So far tonight, struck out a few times in game 1, but he's been on base both times. Scored 2 runs here in game 2.
Gonna chase that high ball there. What's up, Mike Dodos and Chad in the booth tonight, as I'm up here every Wednesday with you all. And waving at that slider is Osgood. Osgood going to try to get out of here. Just down 1. Scottez in scoring position. Viewers with +1.5. Not happy. Thought they were looking good, and now the sweat is back on.
Osgood's basically created 6 different sliders out of 1 pitch, and that's kind of how he works it. He just mixes it up, and that drop is nasty.
Ooh, that thing's good, Chad.
But again, he's got to get to 2 strikes before he uses it because you're not going to chase it on the first pitch.
Yeah, and that's by Picone. Pretty routine for Trench there, and that gets through.
That was dirty, though. It touched Trench, so Dobbins is only going to get 1 base on the dirty single. It'll be first and third. 2 outs still, and the very dangerous Ryan Chen.
This Chen taking his time to take this at bat here. Osgood not close there. No.
Chen has 48 home runs on his career. He's sitting in the 6th slot in career home runs. Coach Chen has 146 RBIs.
Chen's been a player out here since the minute he got out here, Chad. I mean, just showed up and hasn't looked back.
3 players' career have 150 RBIs. Tanek, Briner, and Gannon. Couts came into the game with 148, and Chen came into the game with 146.
Osgood's gonna walk out of this one. Tough start for Osgood tonight. Kind of got hit around a bit early, and then gave a 4-1 lead, and then just gives it up. Flash of a pan, really, and that's going to be a tough start for him. As Schmidt's going to give, it looks like a little bit of help for Mr. Kirby Buckets. There he is.
I guess the mechanic couldn't get it fixed or something.
Buckets, maybe a Schmidt will sponsor the tow company helping out Buckets tonight.
Maybe we should put a picture of Schmidt on the bucket. Kirby's getting a little old these days, so it makes some sense.
A high usage rate though so far this year, and crawling around out there. Props to Schmidt for getting him some camera time.
Yeah, 7 base runners for the ones right now this inning. The 10th batter of the inning coming up to the plate here in Goot, and Church needs him.
JT Church is going to be the man, and it's going to be a tough assignment. Bases loaded, 2 outs. As GK said, that he's just not on. We need help down here, GK.
We need help with the lights, with the TikTok, with the Kirby. I mean, GK, what are we going to do without you? Get up. Don't go anywhere, buddy.
And that's ripped into left, sinking ball, and Taravella off his hands.
Bounced.
Into
It looked
the
like
wall.
it bounced. It looked like it bounced. Wilson has the 2 bases, dirty double.
Oh.
Well, it's going as an error in the book for sure, but for scoring purposes, it's an error. For game purposes, it's a dirty double. 2 runners will score, and that could.
Oh, that plus 1.5 gone in a hurry.
Triple? Okay. Looked like it bounced, but I guess we're being told that it didn't bounce, Jim, and it hit the wall in the air. So
close. I'm going to stay out of this one, Chad.
yeah, I thought it skipped, but again, we don't have the best look. Wilson.
7-4, disaster top of the second. A lot of ball game left though. Man, we see a 2-1 ball game in game 1. Game 2, we are at 9 with 11 runs in the second inning. And going to be interesting to see how the Legends react here. We might be in for a slugfest. Haven't seen one of those first to 15 games yet.
We've had a couple start out like that, but they've settled.
Yes,
and,
you're right. You're right. Tough break for backers. Plus 1.5. Ground ball, chopping ball. Corral slings it in, gets the third out.
Dobbins encouraging Lou Allen, who has not had very many good at-bats for the team right now, but he's encouraging him and saying, yeah, a little more of that. Get the ball in play, hit it hard. And Lou Allen will get a couple more chances tonight. Schmitty not really known for his plate discipline, and he's a pitcher, and he's going to see the mound a lot. He's thrown 9 innings a few times this season. He's maxed out his 9, and you saw Goot struggle to start this one off. Schmitty usually gets the game one of the starts, but we'll see. They might go to Couts in game 3 now, as Schmitty might end up throwing 4 or 5 innings here.
Yep. Yeah, kind of they bounced out Good early, and Schmitty's going to be tasked with locking this thing down. And man, the Legends, they're kind of their old bugaboos coming back to haunt them there. A little bit of defense costing them some runs. And this thing's broken open, 8-4.
We saw such a clean game 1, too. There was almost no mistakes I don't think there was a mistake by either team. And maybe a couple of bad pitches, but for defense, everybody was on point. But this game has started off with a little different feel. Shortstop couldn't get to a couple for the ones. Shortstop couldn't get to a couple for the Legends. Left fielder makes a drop, and all of a sudden we got 12 runs on the board, just like that.
And all of a sudden we have Kirby Buckets firing around the field without any help. Looks like they figured that out up there up the third baseline. Good to have him back.
Is 8-4 correct, or is it 7?
I think 8-4. They changed it 8-4.
Oh, okay.
I did see the chat calling for 8-4.
Okay.
Been so many runs so fast, losing count, Chad.
Yeah.
Here's Taravella trying to get himself started. 50 miles an hour, top bar.
Just so incredible. We can play a 2-1 game with like 5 hits in the total game, and all of a sudden we got 8-4 in the second
there was like
inning.
20, more than 20 combined strikeouts in that first game, too. I mean, guys not hitting the ball at all. And now it's flying. Swing and a miss. Changing speeds, getting Taravella out in front there.
Schmitty throws about 80% drop pitches. He's just spinning a hard drop up there. Tough to square up. A lot of downward motion on it, and you end up hitting the ball into the ground a lot.
Check swing there, holding back from Sansone. Sansone's going to see if he can get some power going. Curveball into the zone at 50. Schmitty looks like he's taking a little bit off tonight. Real racing, that's right. Kirby just needed a little juice. Sansone waving at that, fouled back.
Did tip it into the zone. Catcher will drop 1. That was with 2 strikes, yeah. Catcher will drop the first. If he tips it into the zone again, he'll be struck out.
Sansone not confident there. That's going to miss the bar. He's going to spoil it.
Yeah, you see somebody on the chat points out how he's already made back his 100 points just from watching the game. Vote in the polls.
That's ripped. That's by Spurrier off his arms and threw into right field. Sansone gets aboard. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the benefit of subscribing. Get 20% extra points for watching as well, just by subscribing. And then we can. That's such a good way to get involved in the league and in our community. And you get that little, emote on next to your name on what team you bet on, 1 or 2. Ground ball third base, foul by Osgood. Yeah, it kind of can have a lot of fun. It's a great way to spend your evening here at Premier League of Wiffle on Twitch. High fly to left.
looks foul. It looks foul, but Dobbins
And
has
that's
it.
camping under that as Dobbins doesn't catch a tree or anything up that left side. And he is retired. And that's a great point with the Prime as well. Amazon Prime subscription, 1 free subscription a month with Amazon Prime. You can link your Prime account to Twitch, get free subscription, get that little blue crown emote next to your name. Love our primers here. And that's hit to
That's gone.
right field.
Oh,
Counts a
man!
one-handed snag. He's never shy about it, runs it all the way back to the pitcher.
That was gone.
And that's a nice play and right.
That was gone. That was not coming down in time. It was going to get over the wall. Couts, good position, good jump, and great left hand.
Yeah, nice left hand reaching as he snags that thing out of there, moving to his left. Beautiful, beautiful play. It's almost, man, we've seen so many this year. This guy's just patrolling that fence in center and right all season long. Couts adding to a long, long chapter of beautiful defensive plays we see out here at the Hideaway.
Yeah, he's pretty much a lock for Gold Glove going into the seasons. He's probably the best overall defender we have in the league. Top 3 for sure. He's able to play anywhere on the field. As he played left field last week, he played shortstop for 2 seasons, and now he's in center. So very multi-dimensional weapon for the ones out
Yeah,
here.
kind of showing a new, turning a new leaf in the outfield here. Ran that down beautifully. That ball hit hard by Garcia. Garcia seen the ball really well tonight, hitting the ball to all fields with power.
You know, we saw a few balls get through the shortstop that inning in the last inning. So if Couts was in at shortstop, we probably would have some more outs that way. And I believe that Spurrier's injury has forced Couts into the outfield because Spurrier can't really run around too much out there. So Couts has said, go ahead, you take short. I'll jump into the outfield. Scottez Dobbins, listen for the back slap with the bat.
Dobbins already a home run tonight. Top of the third, 8-4 ones. Topsy-turvy, kind of a teeter-totter game so far.
Good take. Scottez has extremely good plate discipline. Probably the best on this one's team is he's not necessarily looking for a home run as much of a few of his teammates are. He's just trying to put good contact on it, and he certainly has a bunch of home runs. I think
Yeah,
he has
he's got 8 now.
yeah.
Big power surge from Dobbins this season. And it's 53 into the pan there. He nods his head in appreciation to that. Church finds a nice pitch there, 2-2. Gets this leadoff man down. Good location. Here's Spurrier. Floating ball missing high. That's inside, wrapped around it. Does Spurrier. One, 2 count. Legends got to keep it right here at 8 if they want a chance to come back to this game. And wave that high slider out in front. 2 away. Legends not out of this game, Chad. 8-4. I mean, we've seen the Legends can string hits together with the best of them.
Yeah, Church definitely needs to keep these guys quiet here. They still have 4 at-bats left, so clearly capable, but a few more runs by the ones and it might be a little too tough of a task. 460 viewers here if you're watching on TikTok, which you're not right now because the phone is down, so forget that thought.
And that's sprayed out into right. That's caught up in the jet stream. Osgood making a play there. Quick inning for the Legends. They're going to get back after it. Nice work by JT Church coming in and shutting it down. Got to love that.
Yeah, he did last inning too. He got a nice little fly ball to the outfield and it was dropped and it caused all the problems. This should still be a 5-4 game for sure. You don't see Casey drop those balls very often, and he picked a very untimely time to do it with the bases loaded and 2 outs.
Yeah, that cost 3 runs. A 5-4 game goes to 8-4 off that little miscue, and we've kind of touched on that all night, Chad, where it's one of those nights where, yeah, those kind of miscues are going to cost you when you have 2 really good teams playing. That's going to be the difference out here. So that's definitely the case with that kind of second inning. As that plus 1.5, if you're back in plus 1.5, may not be the biggest Casey Taravella fan tonight.
Yeah, tough play. You don't see him do that very often. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen him drop a fly ball of that nature. He camped. He looked very confident, and it just bounced through his hands, spun. You got to really make sure you control that spin and get your second hand around that ball, not let the ball dance out of your hands.
Yeah, I got to watch it. It's a fickle ball, isn't it? As GK, my man, giving him away. That's what I want to see out here. Let's go. And that's ripped. And that looked like that was touched in fair territory by Goot. Let's take a look at that. Umpires have a call here.
It's Cody's call, 100% here.
I think he did touch that, Chad. I'd like to see both umpires get together here and Cody and J-Dub have a talk. Yellow flags are being...
I don't think there's anything to talk about here, honestly. This is Cody's call on the third base line here. No other umpire has any opinion here.
Well, I think the J-Dub can see if he touched it or not, absolutely.
That's correct. That's where they could get together.
Yeah.
Cody, get your guys together.
As the umps are going to talk.
J-Dub. Okay.
Risk. We have I saw Asymmetric Risk really likes watching the product. Love that. Appreciate that feedback. We love having you here. And this is going to be a fair ball. It's going to stand as a fair ball. Lead off a base runner for the Legends. And that is the kind of elixir we need to get some runs and get a ball game going here. J-Rock's going to fall out with a base hit up the middle. And just like that, we got something going here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, you could see on that third base play that he couldn't reach into foul ground. So if that touched him, his hand was definitely still in fair ground as he was 2 steps into fair play still. So any touch there certainly was fair. Good look by our umpires.
And it's going to be a take from Taravella. That ball had some big up and down movement. Schmitty finds a good one.
Let's see that pole down there. If you could drop that down for us quickly so I can see what it is. If you could change your life.
And waved at Taravella. Takes the slider that time. Missed. And that's a big out from Schmitty. A ground ball.
Jim, I'm winning the poll.
What do you got?
I'm winning.
A date with Sparkles, if you could. Oh, an unfriendly pitch to Sansone there. 53 miles an hour. Tinks. Goes for the back foot. Takes 1 and 2. 2 on, 1 out. Bottom 3, down 4. And hit up the middle. That's an RBI single to the right side. Coming in to score will be Corral. Over to third goes Stevenson. Nick Sansone drives 1 home, 8-5.
Back in Stevenson tag-upville here.
Nice tease, Chad.
We do have a fly ball hitter at the plate for sure,
Yes,
too.
we do. And Osgood's been living middle tonight. He's had some good at-bats.
Stevenson doesn't look ready to tag right now.
Hand on hip and starting, well, you can't tag from there, Chad, can you?
Nope, he cannot. He's going to have to get back to the base if he wants to tag. I don't think he, there he goes.
There he goes.
It's got to be on the manager there. Let him know what's going on.
High fly to left. This might have it. Is he going to try it? Oh. And Stevenson. And he walks all the way to that sheet, to that line there, that bluff line, Chad. Stevenson, very cerebral.
Very cerebral. You're right. And he was thinking about maybe.
Hey, yeah, Dobbins had his head down. I think he almost took off there.
So the rule on when the ability to tag is over is once the ball is secured to the pitcher. So even if Dobbins catches that and tries to throw a little lob to the pitcher, not paying attention, he can take off on that throw. So you got to get that ball secured to the mound, and then the play is over.
Danger not avoided yet for Schmitty as probably one of the hotter Legends hitters tonight. And Alex Garcia steps up. And that's ripped up the middle. That's hit hard to the pink box sign. That's going to clear the bases.
Wow.
Back within the number.
What a game.
What a ball game here. And a little bit of a different style of a game, but a great one nonetheless. We are being treated to a ton of action. Alex Garcia having himself a night, Chad.
Teams starting to lock in at the plate a little more. We've seen a lot of slow starts out here this season. Teams' offenses have tough getting rolling, but once they get 3-4 plate appearances, you see the ball start going into play with a lot more velocity.
8-7 back within the 1.5 number. And Corral takes an unfriendly 53 mile an hour inside 12-6 curveball, strike 2. And then follows that up 56. Good pitch. Intriguing stuff here. Schmitty misses there inside. Trying to not let Corral get extended. Oh, goes for that top bar. That was close.
It was. It just fell a little late.
And that's high to center.
That's-
I don't think tonight's the right night for that.
Nope, not at this point. The wind had picked up before that bat a little bit. You
Yeah,
can
it
hear
did.
it kind of blowing right in our faces here. And
Yeah, Chad, for the first time tonight, we can kind of feel it on our faces blowing straight in from center. Interesting. That ball hit hard but never had a chance. But damage is done. It's a 3 spot for the Legends as we round into the top of the 4th. 8-7 ones, Chad. Oh, boy. What can you tell me what's going to happen in this one? I sure can't.
Geez, I have no idea. I mean, I lean to the ones here. Geez, I get Taravella back out there. Maybe not. I guess they lost.
Church coming off a pretty good shutdown inning there, and so it's tough.
You're right. The Legends do have one bad thing going for them here, and the fact that they're ace through 6 innings and a loss in game 1. So
Right, yeah, that's tough.
that's really tough. You don't want to exhaust your pitcher and not get the win, and now they're going to have to use the rest of their team. 9 innings max. So Casey does have 3 innings left tonight, and they got to use those wisely here.
Haven't seen Jason Stevenson on the mound tonight. I have to think you're going to see him at some point here.
Yeah, Trench is probably the game 3 starter,
Yeah.
I think. Stevenson's
J-Rock's been the closer, kind of.
Yeah, he's been their guy to get him out of jams for sure. So look for that if JT gets in trouble here. Chen leading off in the 3-hole.
High fly to left. Chen is going to greet JT Church with a lead-off solo home run. No doubter, Chad.
His first of the night, right?
Chen's first bomb of the night to left.
Number 49 for Chen in his PLW career. Once again in 6th on the all-time list. What a monster, Jim.
And plus 1.5 backers, their celebration cut short by that blast. One's covered up again here, and it's a true teeter-totter type of ball game, Chad.
I wish I was live betting this one right now, Jim. I'd probably have some positive equity.
That's ripped to the 5-6 hole.
Goose.
Goot reaching out for that, getting barrel behind it.
Yeah, it might be time to get JT out of there. I don't know. They're seeing him really well right now. They got a couple of different type of arms, and I think they should go to one of them before this one's out of hand again.
Here's Lou Allen from the left side. Yeah, Church looking like second time through. Not too friendly, Lou Allen. No doubter to right. No, it brings back. Oh, my. I thought that was way out of here.
Ball's not carrying, Jim. He hit that well enough to get out of here, but
I had one of those a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I remember that one too. Yeah, that one just hit a wall of wind somewhere up there, and I thought it was gone for sure.
Oh, can't even hit a tree as Osgood is under it. That one probably over and came back. Incredible. Oh, and get out of jail free card for Church there. He's loving it.
Who made that catch out there? That guy's Osgood?
Such a strange kind of way the Hideaway's playing. Doesn't really play like this very often. Ground ball. Picone to second. Corral gathers, fires, and that's off the back. 4.88 on our timer there. Our umpires agree. Double play gets him out of the inning with only 1 run across as that wind ball saves the Legends and keeps them in this game.
Chen adds a solo home run, no doubter, over the 103 sign into the tree in left center, and it gives the ones a 2-run lead here. Our Legends still have 9 outs to work with. This one is not over. First to 15 wins here, if it so comes to that.
Oh, man, I can't believe that ball did not get out of here. Just crushed it off the bat.
Little catch in the mercy rule that I don't think I've ever mentioned up here. You may not even know, Jim. So the 15-run mercy rule, you got to win by 2.
I did. I think
So-
that was an adjustment you made probably after, what, season 3?
Yes. Yeah, we did make that last season. So it has never come into play. But if you're down 14-8 and you get up 15-14, it's not over yet. I mean, if you're the home team in the last inning, you've won at that point, obviously. But you cannot earn the mercy of 15 runs without winning by 2. Just in case it's 14-14 going into extras.
I think it's quite relevant.
And the visiting team
Chad,
grabs 1, the home team still gets their chance. But if they grab 2, they can end it there.
We seem to be trending that way, but the ones want to put a stop to it now. They're going to bring Chen back into the ball game here. He's going to try to close this thing out, and the ones want to win a series right now.
Oh, he's got 3 innings left too.
Yes, he does. He does have 3 left, so
he can finish.
Chen can finish this game, and the ones aren't messing around. They're going to try to take a series right now, and then they have Couch, Spurrier, Schmitty, Goot, all with innings. Plenty of arms available for the ones to get it done in game 3. 9-7, bottom of the 4th. J-Rock just misses that. Trouble there. Dobbins coming in, makes the catch quite easily. First out retired here in the 4th. Here's Taravella. Taravella's been a little bit quiet at the plate tonight. The sidekick's got it down. I believe 18 is the max run total in this format.
The Grand Slam with 14. That's right. We've never seen 18. I don't think we've ever seen 17 as well, but we might have seen 17 once way back.
Former trivia question that. Sidekick, well done. Nice point. Swinging and miss. Taravella just kind of opening that front side. Waves at that one. Taravella works it full. Walks always coming into play, always important. Off the end of the bat, that's probably ball 4, but Taravella doesn't want to take the chance. Good pitch, enticing pitch from Chen there, 3-2. Nine, 7. Real back and forth affair here tonight. Screwball, 5-6 hole. Goot sprays it. On the run, Spurrier grabs, throws with the left hand. And in time, smooth work there from Justin Spurrier. Cleans up the garbage for his teammate. Sansone now kind of got that 3-run rally started last inning with an RBI base hit. Screwball missing down and away.
You can see him getting more and more comfortable as the season goes on. Once again, I've mentioned he's got a brand new hip. He had hip surgery in late November, I believe, and he recovered pretty quick. And he's adjusting to his new body still and learning how to turn on the ball and getting comfortable, and it's happening more and more as this season goes on. He was season 1. Sansone was a monster, man.
Yeah, he was. He's a good hitter. And that's high to right, but not tonight. I'm not falling for it again. And Couts, right swing from Sansone. Wrong night to have that happen as we roll on into the 5th inning. I'm going to make the call to TikTok here, back up and running. 2,000 plus of you viewing on TikTok. I appreciate the support, but that URL on your screen there, twitch.tv/Premier Wiffle, that's the right place to be. Come and check us out on Twitch. Multiple camera angles. We have a wonderful community here on Twitch. You know, so many regulars in our chat that participate, get a chance to gamble on the games with Wiffle points, earn merchandise. We have a merch store. We have hoodies. Coffee mug. See that PLW coffee mug you can get.
Signed wiffle balls.
Signed wiffle balls from your favorite players over here. So Twitch is the place to be. We also have. I see a lot of people on TikTok asking, "What are the rules? What do we do here?" And our Twitch chat takes care of that. Our community, our guys, our Streamlabs guy. You can kind of exclamation point rules taken care of for you, right? So that's the one thing that TikTok, you just don't quite get it. I don't have time in the broadcast booth to go over every rule here.
Of course.
The action's so fast, but our community here on Twitch is the place to be. We're on top of it over here.
We're playing baseball with no base running and no fastballs. And it's basically exactly that. All the hits are predetermined. You got to get it through the infield to get a single, get it to the wall for a double, off the wall in the air for a triple. Obviously, over the wall is a home run. Pitchers can throw up to 55 miles per hour, which is the equivalent of about 85 with the 42 feet they're throwing.
Oh, chat police, I love that. It's a great compliment. Thank you very much. Appreciate the sentiment, sir. We'll keep trying to keep it up here. Just keep growing and growing as J-Rock, as the Legends are going to kind of counter what the Ones did, bringing in Chen, and they're going to match with J-Rock here. And I expect this game to slow down offensively a little bit.
Yep, we've seen this several times this year where it's gone to 8-7, and then it's 9-7 final or 9-8 final. So these games definitely settle in. You got to take advantage of the chances you create.
Screwball reaches for it, sprays it. Corral, nice hands, grabs that into the right panel there. Out number 1, beautifully done.
Corral's throwing the ball has come a long way this season. He definitely was an outfielder. He didn't really know how to manipulate the ball. And now he's throwing pellets into the backstop regularly.
Oh, man, it looks like J-Rock's got that screwball going today. That thing's biting hard.
Yeah,
late. And it looks accurate as well.
Late and hard. It's tough to read.
Yeah. Couts had a good swing at it there. He's going to go to the side. Swing and a miss, 56. Couts put away. J-Rock going to keep his team in this game.
Good stuff, Jason.
Yeah, Jason, when he's on, he is difficult. He's an absolute monster out here.
I'd like to see his numbers over the last 2 or 3 series.
Yeah.
He's been really strong.
Yeah, you're right. And another kind of sinker there, drops down and goes a little hot, but Chen's aggressive and goes for it. 0-2 0-2 ahead in the count. Let's see what he comes up with. And a screwball located, beautifully swung right over the top of Stevenson, gets his team back in the dugout. One more shout to TikTok. Just keep reading the comments here. What's the score? These kind of comments in the TikTok chat, guys. I mean, we have a kind of the score right on our Twitch stream. I mean, beautiful little monitor graphic there. You have outs, you have base runners, just like Major League Baseball. The TikTok feed's great, but the Twitch production here is class number one. And always encouraging our TikTok viewers to come and check us out, shoot us a subscription, and get involved. And 2 innings in a row, Chad. I pound TikTok out to come to Twitch.
Yeah, TikTok.
Not messing around.
There's no reason to be on TikTok anymore. If you've watched it there more than once, you made a mistake. If you just stumbled upon us, stumble to Twitch.
Yeah, and those are some of my favorite comments. So the guys on TikTok, I came from TikTok. This is way better. You see that all the time. And that's ripped up the middle. Bottom of the 5th, getting started with some action here. Billy Osgood has stayed middle all night, and it's been working out for him. Yeah, so if you do come from TikTok to Twitch, give us a shout out in the chat and say, hey, I came from TikTok. I'd love to see that.
Got tying run at the plate here.
Yeah, this is good stuff here. 9-7 ball game, bottom 5. Leadoff runner aboard.
Garcia already with an opposite field home run this evening.
Oh,
tough pitch.
Gets fooled there. I don't think he was expecting that pitch from Chen. That was a little, not a slider or screwball there. Kind of a little 12-6 into the zone. Yeah, Beaver knows what's up. Reformed TikToker. He got transformed. That's what I'm talking about. Screwball. Good location. That was enticing. Started down in the pan and goes away. Garcia gives it a nudge.
A little lower. I think he goes for it.
Ah, yes. Here it comes. TikTok. Came from TikTok 7 weeks ago. Stumbled in from TikTok. You guys are at the right spot. Let's crank it up in here. I love it. And that's high. Popped up shortstop. Goot under it. Makes the play for the first out. Garcia trying to go over that container again. Oh, and GK Rabbit, and that's what happens. Beaver is a reformed TikToker. Boom. Our community here, our great Twitch community, gives him a subscription, adless viewing. Oh, very, very good. And you look at our gifted sub stats. Dragon Lady's given out 1,058. GK, 269. I mean, this is probably a good chance you're going to get a subscription.
Yeah, Beaver, you're locked in now, buddy.
Yeah, he's locked in. He's part of PLW Nation.
Absolutely. No going anywhere. Monday through Friday, 6 p.m.
Love it.
3 6-inning games we play out here. 54-game season.
2 strikes to Corral. And Corral gives it a nudge. And how are we going to rule that? Oh,
arm.
Corral.
I heard arm.
Yeah, but Corral going out there and putting bat to that's
umpire called arm right away, and I think he knew
good.
it hit him deep. Hand is part of the bat in this league. So
to the knob of the bat there.
Yep, if that hits his knuckle and bounces out there, it's a fair ball, but it did hit a little lower on the arm, and it's foul. It's just a ball, I'm sorry.
Ooh, spinning ball. Chen, sliding grab.
Wow.
Nice play. I thought he would have that standing up, but I think he got wrong-footed there.
Hey, have we ever seen Chen on the ground?
Yeah, Chen kind of made that look pretty clean. Nice slide there.
Really
Gets underneath
smooth.
it. Yeah, it was smooth. And that lead-off single still over there at first. Here's J-Rock. He's seen Chen pretty well tonight.
He's only got to go to the ground 207 more times to catch me now.
Yeah, that's a low ball. I think we had you at 12 times in one series, chat.
Yeah, I was actually on the ground all 3 of the first inning, top of the first inning plays. I was on the ground all 3.
Yeah, we got you counting now. That's good.
Yeah, I know. I don't even want to, but
that's a good first step to rehabilitation is noticing the issue, chat.
Yeah,
That's good.
I finally figured it out.
Swing and a miss. 59. Chen shutting the door, gets that leadoff hit. Nothing more. We roll to the 6th.
Just gassed there, Jimmy. Just gassed it right by him. It's tough to catch up to that when you're ready for 53, 54, and that's an extra 10 miles per hour from that distance and enough to sneak it past the very dangerous J. Rock Stevenson.
Yeah, and look at that. The comments keep coming in. The Twitch, came from TikTok, Twitch, way better. Of course it is. I mean,
we just added 100 viewers, Jim.
I know, boom, done. I mean, it was
Let's go for a 3rd inning in a row. Do it.
I love it. I'll go to TikTok again. See, they're pouring over. If you're still at TikTok, they're pouring over. The chat's filling up with TikTok viewers that have made the transition to Twitch. And it's just an easy
That's painless.
switch.
It's painless transition.
You already have the app. I mean, if you have a TikTok app, there's a good chance you got Twitch on your phone. Come give us a search. Be a part of what we do. And check us out at www.premierleaguewiffle.com. Serious promo work going tonight. Got my sales hat on. And we're going to roll into the 6th. Here's J-Rock. Low and in screwball. That's a nice job by Good. I don't see him go that way.
Ooh, he is improving out there.
Man.
Good swing there. Stayed with it. Kept his hands inside the ball. Stayed back and just flicked it out there.
That was a beautiful pitch from J-Rock. Good low and in screwball that he stayed inside. And
Tough to square that pitch.
Yeah, got the barrel onto that and chips it into right field. A leadoff man on for the ones. Good recovery from J-Rock. Good slider. That's right, Jack. TikTok is a cult. Swing and a miss. Lou Allen down on 2 pitches. Crazy Bandit. I believe Ryan Chen is homered. I believe Alex Garcia has homered in this game, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's it so far. This here, Scott Dobbins had a homer in game 1. Game 2 of 3 here. Top 6. Big sweat. Legends plus 1.5. Down 2. So screwball, I think, starting way out of the zone. He's got a really good one going tonight, Chad.
Yeah, he does. He does.
When it's like this, it's the best one in the league.
No questions asked. And we got the 2 best screwballs in the league pitching right now, Chen and Stevenson. They throw completely different types of screwballs as well.
Ground ball, shot by Dobbins. Good jobs getting a piece of that. Now we have all TikTokers in the chat. Now it's time to get this. Now you got to take the next step and follow and then sub. That's the key. And
yeah, you can afford the $5. I know you guys all can afford the $5. Get a subscription. You will not regret it.
Yeah, get rid of those ads. Adless viewing is a thing. It drives me crazy, and it always comes at a big part of the game. Check swing from Dobbins, going to run the count full.
Boom, 30 more viewers.
Runner at first base here. Top 6 ones looking for a little insurance to pad this 2-run lead. Chen, 1 inning left, has the bottom of the 6th. Screwball, ground ball. Wakefield goes to corral, gathers, fires. That's going to fade to the left pan.
Middle panel for a backstop or the strike zone. You got to hit clear middle panel. That ball was wide. It hit the left panel, so the out at second base is recorded. Batter advances to first on a fielder's choice.
Love the Prime. Yeah, absolutely. Free subscription per month with Amazon Prime. Check out that link in the chat.
Winds pick up a little bit out here.
Yeah, just such. I mean, though, I've never been to a city with just such strange wind patterns. It's very, as a kind of a former groundskeeper, Chad, and just career baseball guy, I'm always watching that stuff. And Vegas just has such a interesting wind pattern. It can change on a dime. I mean, it swirls, it changes direction quickly. Very, very intriguing, especially in the springtime. Ground ball off of Wakefield. Corral. It's going to step on second the easy way for the Force. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th with the Legends with a shot at this thing.
Whew, they got a shot. They're going to have to deal with Chen, though. Got to get a quick base runner and hope to work from there. Chen's last inning of work for the night. This is his 9th inning already.
Yep.
So he sure we'll see Couts after Schmitty and Goot were kind of ineffective. I'm sure Couts will start game 3. I'm guessing against Picone for the Legends.
Yeah, and the Legends in some pressure here. I mean, the one's going to big chance to take 2 or 3 in this series, and the Legends going to be trying to salvage one in game 3 is the way it looks like if they can't get a rally here. And that's a lot of pressure in these big scenarios. And all that good feeling of winning 9 of 12 coming in now is 9 of 16, and it's you're just 9 of 7 or your last 16. So
yeah, you start to press a little bit in your at bats. The anxiety grows. You become a little less patient and kind of.
Right.
Diving out for balls that you normally would be patient on, and it does. It builds out here.
Yep, exactly.
Ooh, it's getting chilly, Jim. I'm going to have to get a jacket again, I think.
That's swinging a miss from Taravella. At Warfield, it's called blue collar, buddy. It's something you know nothing about.
Nothing.
Here's Taravella, manager of the Warbirds, Chris Warfield, making an appearance. I like the Caddyshack.
You probably got gifted a subscription. That's why you didn't know. You're a subscriber because somebody gifted you one. But when that runs out, make sure you renew that.
Yeah. I remember my non-subscriber days. Those were sad days. Taravella, swing and a miss, goes down. Chen has had his number tonight.
I think they got to stay patient here. Chen doesn't throw a lot of strikes if he doesn't have to. When he sees people are chasing, he's just going to keep throwing balls, and it's just hard to put them in play with any type of power. especially his low screwball. It's just almost impossible to dig out.
And on the hands from Sansone, good job by Chen, really locating that slider. Job done for Chen, getting the leadoff man. Always important. Always important that last inning, just getting that leadoff guy.
Oh, yeah.
Eases the anxiety, gets everybody kind of calming down a little bit. And that's up the middle. Moving to his left is Goody, goes to the ground, gets back up, fires in time. Second out.
4-4-3, had plenty of time there. Looked a little unsure of himself getting down and stopping it, but he wasn't moving that fast. He was able to just knock it down in front of him, make an easy play. Ones are 1 out away from a 2-0 series lead.
Absolutely. Back and forth affair here. Legends were up 4-1 in this game at one point, and just that disaster top of the second inning, a big error with the bases loaded that cleared the bases. Probably the difference in this one so far.
I think it is.
Veslicki, that's how you do it. Pay it forward. Gets gifted a subscription. Didn't know he was gifted a subscription. Boom, goes and gifts somebody else.
Awesome.
That is
Awesome.
the kind of camaraderie we are looking for out here. 3-1 team at bat there from Osgood. Knows that he needs a base runner. Takes strike into the pan. All bets are off now, though. 3-2.
Big pitch.
And chopped away. Good job by Osgood. It's just any base runner to give a hot hitter behind him and Garcia a chance at this thing.
Good late swing there. And recognizes it's probably going to hit the pan.
And swing and a miss. Big fist pump from Chen. And the first 2 games of this series belong to the ones.
Give Chen a 3-inning save in that game.
Yes, indeed.
A lot of offense there. Game 1, we didn't see much offense at all. Game 2, the scripts turned. Both teams were effective at the plate, but the ones just a little bit more so.
Absolutely. And the end of game 2, ones 9, Legends 7. We will see you back here for the nightcap. Game 3 at the Hideaway. Legends ones. Trench Picone in your screen there, already getting warmed up. And I'm going to top Wiffle Point betting. Another shout out to TikTok. Get on over to Twitch, and we're going to really promote how you can wager your Wiffle points and really get involved in this league. If you can drop down, let's get a game 3. If you can drop that down, that prediction for me, we'll see what the line is on this one. As I imagine more of the same. Ones covering that game, -1.5. They win 9-7. So our Wiffle points will go to our viewers that did wager on the ones. And we'll have a game 3 lineup here shortly. Trench Picone, the starter. For Scottez Dobbins' club, starting is Adam Couts is going to get the start. Really good matchup here in game 3 with Trench Picone and Adam Couts. And we're going to have lineups coming in as well. Spurrier, Couts, Chen, Goot, Tyler Applezoller getting the start in the 5-hole. Hit his first career PLW home run a couple series back. And then Dobbins rounding out the lineup in the 6-hole. More of the same for the Legends. Corral, Stevenson, Taravella, Sansone, Osgood, Garcia, Picone, the starter. Just about ready to get underway here. If we can drop down, let's get your Wiffle points in. Let's go. I want to get some handle going here. Win Wiffle points out here by wagering on games. Can redeem those points for autographed balls. You can get vintage jerseys from teams. POW merchandise, POW mugs, all kinds of good stuff to get involved in this community. First pitch, 55, double nickels, not messing around is Trench Picone. Game 3 underway here at the Hideaway. Pumped up here. 2 really good ball games here as the ones have taken the first 2 games of this series, but they've been close. 2-1, 9-7. What does game 3 have in store? Picone, slider, missing inside. 1-2 here to Spurrier. Picone winds up, fires. Vegan vaporizers the pitch. And wave that by Spurrier. Strike 3. Picone's had an excellent season on the mound this year. A dark horse Cy Young guy. He often starts game 3 for these Legends and kind of rounded out their staff. He's been, ever since he's came over, the Legends have been a really solid ball club. And 67 from Picone, going to fire it up, get that arm going there. As Chad throws a little jacket on, getting a little chilly for you.
Yeah, me and Trench talked about that speed that he's able to come up with now. When he first started out here, I don't think he could really top out over 60, but he's improved that arm strength, and That's a big addition to be able to hit that speed. Obviously, you can't get strikes up there, but you have to have that variation of speeds to keep hitters off balance.
Sure.
And when hitters know your top end is 57, they're just not worried about getting beat. And
Yep.
Trench is able to heat it up, throws a lot of slow pitches.
And a little jam job there. Easy for Corral for the second out. Yeah, and kind of a good test for Picone here. He's pitched well. Has some good opposition to face here.
A lot of balls exactly like that, Jim, where the guys just don't square them up. He gets a spinner to the opposite field.
And that's in the 5-6 hole by Chen. I think Trench will take that all night from Chen if he can.
Odd delivery there. He looked like he slipped a little bit, maybe. Watch this delivery. Something weird was there.
His body language really slowed to that pitch there. And I think Chen picked up on it. It was all over that thing. Into the pan, 55.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Picone finding that double nickel early here. Came first pitch to Spurrier, very similar to that. Look at that, a Roosh Vader's jersey, a vintage Roosh Vader's jersey. I love that.
You don't want a Roosh Vader's jersey.
I mean,
what are you going to do with
it's
that?
cool. I mean, it's vintage. It's, it's a throwback. People, those are popular, Chad.
Yeah, but Roosh.
Roosh is an up-and-coming player in this league.
All right.
He's had a good season.
Yeah, I know. Got to give him a hard time, though.
That's good. Into the dirt. Waves at that. Easy money there for Picone. Legend's going to try to get out in front early here, as it's going to be Adam Couts on the bump for these ones to try to get the sweep.
Yeah, I like his chances. He's got a lot of movement on his pitches. A little different type of movement than some of the pitchers out here. A lot of pitchers have some late break. Couts has got more constant break. His pitches are moving 3 feet. But if you're a good hitter, you can recognize which way they're moving early. As when you watch Stevenson pitch, it's, it looks straight, and then all of a sudden it takes a hard left at the last second and starts dropping. But Couts' pitches kind of gradually continue to break across the plate, and his location is excellent. His brain is excellent, so he understands why and what he's throwing and how to keep hitters off balance. We'll see if the Legends, a very strong hitting team, can find a way to square up Couts.
Yeah, you're going to see Couts with 2 different arm angles. He's going to obviously go submarine. He's known for that out here. Goes over the top. He'll heat it up from over the top and drop a 12-6 from over the top. So, Couts really good at mixing it up, and that's when he's at his best.
Yeah, he's known to be hot over the top, and he's unable to keep it under 55, but that was a kind of a last season thing, and he was aware that most of his pitches over the top were in the low 60s, and he's been able to dial that down just a little bit, and he likes to live in the high 50s, though, and get some chases. He does work ahead a lot because he's able to throw strikes when he wants to, and you get that first strike, and then he gets a chase on one of his pitches that's, moving a lot. He probably throws 6 pitches with his 2 arm angles, and they're all effective.
Absolutely, and I want to see if the ones are going to utilize Spurrier on the mound with that left-handed arm and some left-handed bats that are dangerous. See if there's any matchups that go on in Game 3 as well with that. So a lot of intriguing stuff here.
Spurrier's been waiting all season to pitch. So
yeah, he has. He's been out here in warm-ups before.
I don't see it happening tonight.
And let's get to Derek Corral here, leading it off, bottom 1, Game 3.
Chen is out of innings, though. He's thrown all 9 innings for the night, so Chen is not an eligible pitcher this game.
Ball 1 there from Couts, missing up, and then gets his kind of quality height back there. That's where Couts wants to live, low in that pan.
Yeah, that's a good pitch by him. Got all of his options available here on 1-2.
Yeah, that's outside and low for these righties. They're going to be reaching for that. Goes over the top hot, as you mentioned, likes to do that. It's a little bit of a tell you can pick up from Couts, possibly.
A little bit. Couts able to hit in the 90s on the gun, though.
And then he goes change it. That's a circle change from Couts. And that's poked into the gap and left, cut off by that Lou Allen out there. Lead off, single for Corral.
Good start for the Legends here. Looking to steal a game here. Maybe not steal, but at least take this third game and leave here with their heads up and understanding they're still above 500. But getting swept is gonna hurt here. So this is a big game.
J-Rock, nice job taking that one up as Couts really banks on guys swinging at that pitch because it's starting low. Looks enticing. Way to lay off. Into the pan at 53 from over the top there. Good adjustment from Couts. Big time action in Game 3. Big game for these Legends to kind of keep the course and stay over 500 as well. Fly ball center field. Dobbins calling off Lou Allen, makes the play for the first out.
Beautiful job by Dobbins, under control. Good call, so there was no confusion out there. And
calling it early, gliding over to his left. Here's Casey Taravella, who's shown flashes of power this season. Not the case this time. Couts, one of those guys, and I'm kind of like that too, where I just do it myself. I totally get it.
Yeah, Schmidt didn't fight him very hard. Now he's throwing a little mini temper tantrum out there. Couts, well, we started counting fielding stats, and Couts declared that he was going to catch any ball that was 50-50 for the rest of the season so he could have as many putouts as he could. But the fielding stats have not worked yet.
Cooking the books, huh?
Our system is not capable of understanding that bench players can be in the field. And
Right.
it's not able, the system just doesn't understand that, and it will not count any putouts, assists, or errors for players who are not in the starting lineup.
Strike 2 to Sansone. 1 and 2. Good take by Sansone. Nice, enticing pitch. 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's hard to tell the difference between his drop and his straighter pitch from that angle. His straighter pitch usually comes in 60-ish, and that drop comes in the low 50s, and it's tough to pick up the difference.
Inside. 3 and 2 now. Walking out Couts. Chen without innings. Very big key for the Legends tonight. I haven't seen walks come into play much.
Yeah, they were all over Goot, and Schmitty was somewhat effective, but
Up the middle, Sansone staying down on that one. That's to the right side. Going to move Corral to third at base. First and third, 2 outs. Osgood at the plate.
Osgood's had a pretty good night. He's been putting the ball in play here tonight. Let's see what he can do against Couts.
Yeah, I'd say he's the most hits he's had in a series this season for Osgood, and he's done it all at the middle. Done a lot of damage that way, as Lou Allen is, and now they're going to adjust him that way.
Well, look at Spurrier at shortstop, just covering up that 5-6 hole, so they are giving him that little shot through shortstop
Yeah, you're
area.
right. And I will say, though, Osgood, one of them, with his history at least, has shown a very good ability to go to right field with power as well. And if Couts is going to throw him outside, that's what we might see. So a big pole set up here for Osgood, but the pitches need to be inside if that's the case. Oh, and Osgood's going to give him a break there. Two and two. 2 on. 2 outs. Osgood shoots that. Sinking ball. And Llewellyn cannot get there. Does not leave his feet either. That's an RBI base hit from Billy Osgood right in front. And that's a little frustrating for Couts because kind of moved him that way. Kind of set him up that way. And a little maybe late reaction. That falls.
Yep.
And hit it kind of right where they put him. First run of this ball game. Legends strike first. They were ahead 4-1 in that game 2 and let it slip away. Let's see if they can hang on in game 3. Really good series so far. Jam job from Garcia. That's right to Spurrier for the 3rd out.
Yeah, with Chen not playing defense here this game, that does put Llewellyn in the outfield, and I think that they could improve their defense a tiny bit by putting Chen in the infield and moving, I don't know, Goot, or I guess it's a little weird with Couts pitching. They don't have that extra infielder, so yeah, Llewellyn's going to probably get the whole game out there. Chen, when the game's on the line, though, you see Chen get out there on defense, so that could change as this game goes, but a nice little run for the Legends here in the first to get off to a good start again.
Yeah, you want to absolutely want to give your guys reps, obviously. So we'll see how it shakes out for these ones. They're an experienced bunch out here. As you see, betting is closed. 300,000 more pouring in on the ones, and why not? They've been rewarded all night. As the Legends haven't cashed too many tickets, but a nice price.
240.
Like, about plus 240 is what I had as well. So on the Legends, getting the runs, getting the odds, and let's see how this shakes out. Game 3 at the Hideaway. We've had a couple really good ones, and we get to see Tyler Applezoller step into the box in that 5-hole, Chad, and his first career PLW home run not that long ago.
He's playing for Schmitty instead of Llewellyn this game. They're missing Bird, and they've had to replace him all night.
That kind of revolving door in that 5-hole in the order as Bird typically would fill that spot. Absolutely.
It normally would be Bird 4 and then Goot 5. They moved Goot from the 5 to the 4, and they've been leaving Dobbins in the 6-hole and trying their whole squad in the 5-hole here tonight.
And a little bit of a Trench will throw that up there, a little change-up kind of floater ball.
Apple hit a home run off of somebody last week. Was it my team?
This is his first career PLW home run. Big celebration. I'm not sure if it was I thought it was the week before, possibly.
Okay, yeah. We gave up a couple of first career home runs to the Bombers this week, and Jake Shirley and Lonell Simmons. I was the unfortunate one to give up that 2-run home run to Shirley, his first career home run, and then Dave Seifert gave up one to Lonell Simmons, and boy, was he fired up on his home run, man. He pimped it all the way around, man.
The slow jog.
Yeah, he was excited.
You can get away with that out here because wiffle balls don't hurt as bad as baseballs do.
Yeah. Congrats to Lonell and Jake for their first career PLW home runs.
And Picone. Does that get off the tip stat? I didn't hear the tip there, but I also have headphones on.
He didn't swing very hard. That didn't create much of a sound.
3-2. Trench and high. That's ripped to left. Not really high, but more a line drive, and that'll be foul. That's definitely Applezoll's power alley there is down that left field line. 3-2 again. Run it back. And he takes huge walk from Applezoll in the 5-hole.
Enormous walk.
Wow.
Enormous.
And that's kind of the guy you want to go after. Picone, kind of got off balance with his pitches there, too. Didn't throw too many sliders at bat. Normally a pitch he can locate pretty well. And a big walk here in the second. Here's Dobbins rounding out this lineup. Slider. Dobbins gives it a little bit of a look, but holds. 1-1. Straight ball and holds again. You can see Dobbins ready to hit, and then sees that pitch and holds up, able to hold up.
Middle wide open on the infield again. Shortstop way over to third base.
And Picone has lost a little control here in the second inning and is in danger of walking out early. Such a kind of a easy first trip through the order, and now he's in some peril. Into the pan, 46. Dobbins. Surprised he didn't have a hack at that one.
Decent location. He kept it down, and I think just down enough to keep Dobbins from going because he definitely had a green light there. He just decided to let it travel.
Yeah, probably going to get the same pitch 3-2. Normally get a carbon copy. It's going to be a slider. Swing and a miss. Picone answers the bell, gets the big strikeout there. A lot of guts behind that pitch.
A lot of guts behind that pitch. He's not known for coming quick there as he did. I believe that was 53 or 54. Really, really smart pitch by Trench.
Trench, that serious look under the brim of the hat from Trench. Trademark Trench. 55 greets Spurrier with a very similar pitch he started the game with.
Yeah, Trench throws a lot of pitches in the low to mid 40s, so when he does throw 55, it looks pretty quick.
Trench kind of that intimidating stance on the mound, that kind of brim of his hat, can't really see his eyes. Slider into the pan, 56 bailed out, got Spurrier kind of leaning at that one. He kind of bailed out of that pitch and gets a little lucky there.
Trench does hide the ball pretty well as he kind of fades to the right and his arm stays out of view for a long part of the way. You don't really pick
Sneaky
that.
lanky too. That's shot into right, nobody home. That one, that's a triple off of that Ivy there out there, and that's
Ties the game.
Tie a game. And once again, the Legends take a lead, and then the next inning kick it right back to the ones.
Yeah, tough task here getting through this entire ones lineup. Spurrier in a position to tag up over there with just one out.
Yeah, and no outfielder to be found over there. These ones hitters are just, they're kind of more straight up kind of guys. You can't really give them a part of the field. High fly. Coleman.
Tagging. Go.
And Spurrier Coleman knows nothing about it.
Nothing at all.
Not prepared at all. And an easy run, sac fly. That ball was not deep either. I think he had a good chance to throw him out.
I'm not sure if he had a good chance to throw him out.
Sure.
But he definitely had time to hit an infielder. Osgood was kind of back to him right in his face. I don't think the infield helped him out there very much. Might be better that they didn't, because if they started yelling tag before he caught it, he might not have caught it.
Yeah, just focus on getting the out, which they do. Second of the inning. Run does score, though, 2-1, as that's frustrating when you get leads and then give them up right away. And the Legends are going to have to punch back again. As that was a slider missing up. 2-1, 2 outs.
So Couts just has gotten his 150th career RBI, I'm being told, Jim. So congratulations to Adam Couts.
Ground ball. That's through the diving Osgood. 150 RBI is a good stat, absolutely. And, it helps that he always got base runners on base.
Yep.
I mean, that's kind of nice.
It does. He's the fourth guy to get to that 150. Tanek, Briner, Gannon, and now Couts. Chen right behind him. I'm not sure how many RBIs Chen has tonight. I don't think it's 4. It's a couple. So he's coming right up on that line here, too.
3-1 ones. Was anybody on? There was a runner on third there.
Yeah, he didn't run home. There was. He tripled off the wall, but nobody actually ran home.
Sack fly from.
Oh, so there was nobody on.
Yeah, there was nobody on third.
Oh, no,
there.
that made it 2. The sack fly made it, is it
2-1, and then was someone on third there?
No, the triple scored 1, and the sack fly scored 1. It's 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. That's what I have as well.
I didn't realize it said 3-1 up there. I thought you were confused, but I see now. Yep. We got it fixed. All good. Excellent job to Mr. Mark downstairs on the graphics tonight. Everything has been spot on all night long with the counts and the outs. Keep it up down there, buddy.
High fly to left. Oh, and Taravella smacks it. I don't know if it would have been out, but it definitely saved a triple.
It definitely saved a triple. I think it was going to get out. I think. Oh,
I don't know.
No, maybe not. Okay.
I don't think so.
Our depth isn't the greatest from here. It was probably a little short.
Nice play that'll keep that a single.
Dirty single,
Dirty
yep.
single. Chen at second base. And Trench just needs to get out of this inning here and give his team a chance.
Yeah, this might be his last batter right here. I have
Stevenson
a feeling.
a full kind of slate of innings. And Picone just, since that walk to Applezoller has looked a bit rattled out there.
Yeah, they can't let this one get away from them. They're down 2-0 here tonight. They got to stay close.
Great play there by Taravella. Just kind of bailed on the catch and just saved his team a run for sure. Trench kind of grinding here tonight. 2-1. Applezoller gets him to chase finally. And Trench is like, gosh, what do I got to do to get this kid to take a hack? And he does there. 2-2, 2 outs, 2 on, 2 runs, top second. Deuce is truly wild here at the Hideaway.
Quick slider for her strike. 54.
No, and he just can't find that pitch. Missing badly there.
Yep, he's going to reset, take a little walk, laugh it off. Big pitch from Picone. 3-2 already with a walk. He lays one in there. Apple with a good job of spoiling it. He's going to have to make Trench throw another strike.
Man, Trench has been grinded out by these ones in this inning.
He needs that quick slider, Jim. Without it, it's tough as everything's slow.
3-2 again. And misses. My goodness. Walks out Applezoller twice. Trench is going to be kicking himself for that. He cannot believe himself.
J-Rock getting the nod. It's really a no-brainer. The way he has looked, he threw 3 innings last game, so he has 6 remaining. He's clear here to go through this one. Through the 7th inning he can go if it happens to get there.
Oh, you guys are a little too friendly in this poll.
First Hall of Fame inductee, Dodo.
Very recency bias there. Taylor Briner is what he's done in this league. I think it helps being a broadcaster. I'll say that.
I think so. It doesn't help. It doesn't help me.
Yeah, where's Chad Phillips on this?
Hall of Shame? Is there a Hall of Shame up there?
Chad, you're a founding member of PLW.
Yeah. My team's playing good finally too. I'm pretty happy about it. We're coming together finally. So
that's good. Oh yeah, Taylor Briner though, he's the man.
Oh man!
No.
Speaking of the man.
Welcome to the game, Scottes Dobbins.
Oh.
This isn't Trench anymore. This is J-Rock, and that's a screwball off the top corner there. Nasty.
Good selection there. Tries to show that same arm slot and move it away from him instead.
Yeah, I think he's looking at the same location, wasn't he?
I think he was, or at least a chase on something just outside. But again, Dobbins, very good discipline.
1-2. High. Popped up. Infield. Picone calls. No. And there's communication errors, and that falls with 2 outs.
Like 7 seconds.
Oh, no. And the Legends are crumbling a bit here, and Stevenson's not going to like that. I know I wouldn't like it, and that's got to be ironed out there.
Yeah, that was not a good play, Jim. That was a very easy play for either player. Nobody called it at any point. They came together and... Oof.
4-3-1 now. Oh, no.
The Wiffle gods, I think, might be angry right now.
As that's just something you got to iron out. It's too late in the season to have that stuff go down.
Trench and the Wiffle gods are close, too, so
Yeah.
I don't know if he wanted to get them angry here.
It's a Chopper Stevenson doing his job. Easily done. And Legends kind of walking off the field here, body language a little bit poor, and I understand.
Yep, that's a couple of games in a row. They've made some miscues, and we did say before the broadcast tonight that was going to be the defining points in tonight's games, those miscues. Stevenson does a great job, only limits the damage to 1 extra run on that error, but 3 runs with Couts on the mound. The Legends have their work cut out for them already here early in this game.
Yeah, I think that's what kind of separates these teams. The Legends, a nice run, on a good run of form, but playing a championship club like the Ones, who's capable of beating you in so many different ways. If you want to go play a pitcher's duel, we'll play pitching and defense and beat you that way. You want to slug it out, we'll bang with you there too. Or I think the Legends lack that a little bit. They can't go out and beat you multiple ways. If it's in a slow-scoring game, I think that favors the other team against the Legends.
Absolutely. You're right on point as well, as we've seen the Ones win that 2-1 game, only allowing 2 or 3 hits in the whole game, and then we just saw the Legends jump out to a lead, and the Ones just immediate answer, took the lead, capitalized on an error, and that's going to be a really tough ball. It might go. Oh, it just kind of ran out of gas.
Corral, nobody home out there in right field. Llewellyn gives it chase and then fires it into the dugout from the right field there. Is that out of play?
There's no throw.
The right fielder caught it, and then on the throwback to the pitcher, fires it, and it did go out of play, but that ball dead. It just depends on the umpire calling time there. As they're going to bring Corral back to first base.
It's already dead.
As they're going to call that a dead ball. Throw does not matter. Interesting one there, Chad.
Yeah,
don't see too much of that.
No, the throw doesn't matter. Once he prevents that from a double, there is no play that he can make, so he can't.
That's from down the line. That's fair, Chad. Sorry to interrupt you, but that's going to score a run for these Legends. 3-2 ball game.
No, that was a very well-timed interruption, Jim. You did that very well, and you needed to call that. Rocket off of Stevenson's bat once again. He's going to try and do it all himself this game and get his Legends a win tonight. It's going to be on him, I think.
Yeah, but back to your point there. So the ball dead on kind of the catch, or is it just...
Well, once it's a single, there's no throw that can ever be made.
Right.
So we're not going to let him throw it. He prevented it from being a double. Once he's controlled the ball and has it, the play is over. And he is not entitled to a throw there.
Fair enough.
He was just goofing around, I guess, with just chucking it in anyways. There's no error there.
Taravella gets into a 2-2 count here. Runner at second base, and still nobody out. Nice response from the Legends. Ground ball. That's a fair ball. That's by Goot, and that's going to get to the wall for a double. J-Rock and around third come in to score. We have a tie ball game here in Game 3 at the Hideaway. Taravella sliding into second base. He's safe.
Schmitty and Casey having a little fun out there at second. Good to see. We have a 3-3 game early. Another good one, Jim.
Yeah, really, really good stuff out here.
You guys played 3 one-run games last night?
So sounds about right with how grueling that series was.
Oh, man.
Inside to San Son, 2-1. Good start to this one. I'm getting pumped up, Chad. We've had 3 very good games. A lot of action to start this one. That's away, 3-1. Runner at second, nobody out.
I wasn't umpiring there. I was doing no part of umpiring. I was just explaining the rules and making sure that the play was enforced correctly. They have their neutral set of eyes down there, the umpires, and once they've seen the play, we're going to make sure we get the rule right, and that's kind of an unfamiliar one, as we don't see that very often. So it seemed like a throwaway, but it's in the rule book that ball is not eligible to be thrown.
Hey, I mean, Chad, the chat's ruthless, man. Twitch chat,
yeah.
They're not going to let you get away with anything out here. You got to be on point.
Hey, I used to do all the stopwatch, all the umpiring, and all the announcing from the booth for every game.
Yeah, it used to be.
It's hard to get out of the habit sometimes.
Hey, it used to be up in the booth. We did do all 3. We were responsible for the line calls, the stopwatches up here. I remember those days, man. It's grained in us.
It is. It is.
We didn't used to have all these volunteers and jobs. I mean, it did start with just a few people.
We kind of had the volunteers, but the umpiring crew just wasn't strong enough until they got some more exposure out here to be trusted and be confident with.
And that's a 2-strike take there from Osgood. Very well done. 61 miles per hour. Would not have been a called strike. 2-2. Runner at second, 1 out. Action pitch incoming. Inside. And that's off his leg. And then go foul. We'll redo it again. Big run out there at second base. 3-3. Bottom second. Game 3. Big one for the Legends. Up the middle, base hit, scores a run for 3. Legends fighting back here yet again.
AK looking a little human out there tonight. Maybe this wind is hurting him a little bit, or maybe the Legends are just really that good of an offense. Nobody's really squared up Couts too well this season. He's given up one here and one there. But this is probably the most runs scored off of him this season in one inning.
Yeah, absolutely. And still work to do. Only one out. It's going to be Alex Garcia, a dangerous. Both these clubs with very good hitters in the 6 hole, in Dobbins and Garcia. Oh, and that's a pitch low and into Garcia. He takes a big, big hack at that. 1 and 2 now. Couts going to have to grind it out. Change up.
Good pitch off balance. Garcia there does a good job to get a piece on a very awkward swing.
And he takes a little bit off that 46 miles an hour. Garcia almost clubs Corral with a bat there. I don't think he saw him coming in. Some pitches that I think Garcia would like to handle there, and he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Corral. Corral filled in that empty space in right field. Let's see if Llewellyn makes an adjustment off the foot. Foul ball. As AK tries the strike with his foot, but pulls it. 0-2, 2 outs. Still not going to give Corral any respect to the right side, Chad, even after he kind of got this rally started that way.
Well, don't forget 6 home runs last week, all 6
Sure.
over the container. So it's really, and
that's shot in the gap. Dobbins tracking to his left, makes the play for the 3rd out.
Good play, good job to get out of that inning there. But the Legends find a 3 spot, flip this game for 3 Legends after 2 innings of play. We have a 3rd great game here tonight.
Yeah, it's just getting tough to keep up with the action, isn't it, Chad? I mean, Legends go out in front, ones answer back. It's kind of been the course of this series all night long, and nothing changing here in Game 3.
Nothing at all. Both teams are pretty locked in tonight. The Legends are going to have to clean this defense up for Game 3, though. They can't afford any more mistakes. It has to be clean.
Yeah, you're right.
They need to be focused out there. They need to communicate a little better. We've seen a couple times tonight, players kind of looking at each other, not really knowing exactly what they're doing, and a lot of communication. This game moves fast out here, Jim.
Sure.
If you don't, there's new situations constantly as an infielder. I mean, over my lifetime, I've known how many outs there are every single game of my life. And all of a sudden we start playing out here. I'm trying to manage, and other stuff starts eluding you.
Sure.
And you make mistakes out there, forget to turn a double play because you think there's 2 outs, or a lot of little things you can make mistakes on out here. And it's easy for an offense to put a 4, 5, 7 spot on you and make you pay for those mistakes.
Slider inside the hands. AK tries to inside out that to right field, fouled off. And yeah, you're right. It just gets on. He's so quick here.
Is this his first right-handed plate appearance?
No, he was right-handed in for a couple of bats. Against Osgood, he hit right-handed. And yeah, just to kind of add on to that, Chad, I mean, it just seems like when you're unsure and right when you hit that moment of too many things, the ball finds you too.
Oh,
the ball finds
it's
you.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Only 5 fielders behind the pitcher out here, so you get a lot of chances. And if you got a really good defense, you can pretty much cover the entire field. And
Yep. Big 2-2 pitch here. What is he going to go with? It's going to be kind of that little changeup that J-Rock will throw. 50 miles an hour, AK out in front. First out, and let's see if the Legends can get a shutdown. They have not had shutdown innings after they score tonight.
Not at all.
Not one time. They score, take a lead, and they're under pressure right away.
Mm-hmm.
Slider swinging a miss. J-Rock just locating beautifully. And that looked like a strike the whole way.
That was a great pitch. That had 2 feet of break to it. Chen read it as a strike, took a big swing at it, and the ball just kept moving away from his bat.
Yeah, I just can't blame Chen for swinging at that.
The Legends live and die with J-Rock here going home.
Yeah, not a guy, not the worst hands to be in, though. J-Rock's he's a baller, man. And that's inside outed by Chen. Nicely done. Nothing you can really do about that. That's a really good pitch from Stevenson and beaten by a little bit better hitting.
Yep, the hitting is always going to win out in this league with a 55-mile-an-hour cap. If a pitcher makes a great pitch and a hitter makes a great swing, got to give the advantage to the hitter out here.
Yeah, he missed the barrel there, did his job, got it well up the bat, in on the hands of Chen, and guys with quick hands can do that.
Yeah, he stayed inside that pitch really nicely. There's a beautiful slider up again. Started behind the batter, comes back to the top part of the zone. Stevenson looks like he's feeling it.
Yep, 0-2 here, and let's see if he can answer. Going to drop down. 60 miles per hour.
Great pitch selection there by Stevenson. Great pitch. It's hard to lay off a 60 right down the middle when you're trained your whole life that's a strike. And
no doubt. And another good enticing pitch gets Goot to budge. A little too high in a way. 2-2 now. Base open. The delivery. Screwballs, 56. Oh, crushing there. Goot had really no idea about that one. I don't think he was taking on speed. Oh, that's nasty. Goodness. What does he go with here? 3-2. Ground ball. Wakefield. And easily put away for the second out, Chad. And
screwball right in the middle of the plate. He started his swing, and it took a little, 8-inch sharp turn inside. He's not able to get any good barrel on it and just rolls it over to short.
Yeah, and he kind of gets righties diving in on that thing, trying to go the other way, and all of a sudden it's in on your hands, and then we get jammed and then go to shortstop.
That could not be said any better. You're right. You think it's out over the plate, you reach out for it, and it just comes back in, and it traps you.
Right, and you either ground out like you saw there, or back to the pitcher, or some pop-up. Yeah, I mean, the good hitters are able to like Chen did. I think Chen was trying to do that too, and he's able to keep his hands close to his body and get some kind of bat on it. But not easily done. Now Applezoll are tasked with driving in this run, and Stevenson a strike away from a shutdown inning. Screwball, 54, shutdown inning is here for the Legends. Can they add on here? Let's roll to the bottom of the third. We have a good one, Chad. 4-3. About 500 viewers here that are going to be entertained here, I think, for a great second half of this game. And it's going to be Couts back on the mound. He's been touched up a bit. Let's see if he can hold on.
I think he can. I think he's going to settle in here. But again, these Legends bats are all capable. And with that 55 speed limit, there's only so much you can do as a pitcher. You only have so many weapons at your disposal. And once the other team is kind of seen everything you got, it becomes a little bit harder to get outs. It's a good strategy in this league to switch pitchers up as often as possible if you have capable arms. I think a lot of these teams have a clear 1, a clear 2, and a clear 3. So it's like it becomes a difficult decision on who to put on the mound sometimes. And the ones they have that exact problem. They got 5 good pitchers on this team. And who's feeling it tonight? Who matches up well against this team? You got a lot of questions to ask as the manager. And it's game 3. Chen's done, so they have to go elsewhere right now. As Chen had it tonight, and he got a win and a save in the first 2 games. Looked fantastic. I think he gave up 1 run in 9 innings.
Yeah, he's carried them on the mound tonight. Stevenson going to try to go up the middle with that, but just missed it on the hands. Right to Schmitty for the first out. Important for the Legends to extend the lead here. Insurance is everything. Key Lomo there. Casey Taravella looking to get his night going. Fouled straight back. Ooh, got a little flinch out of me there.
Couts has the screwball too, and he has a completely different screwball than everybody in the
more
league.
like a 2-seam, like a submarine 2-seam. It is different. You're right. Changes speeds 40 miles an hour. That pitch there. He went 46 the inning before.
Look for something 65 right now.
Oh, Chad, not quite 65, but the right idea. 59, too hot.
Couts has learned to keep that at that speed, and then 65 isn't going to get that swing very often, but 59 might. Good recognition by Taravella, really growing in this league right now.
Circle change here. You can see that grip. He really jams those the fingers off the ball here. True baseball circle change, it looks like. And it's missed, and it's a walk for Couts. First one of the night by either pitcher that's currently in this game. Picone did walk out. The starter for the Legends, but Stevenson, no walks. And now 1 walk for Couts. The lefty Sansone up to the plate. Low and in ball coming in on his hands. Can't blame him for swinging the old back footer, Chad.
Different arm angle there from Couts as well. I don't think he's shown that 3/4 look yet. And it's just a nice little slider, and there's the 90.
Yeah, he has to showcase it at least once per outing just to show he has it. Kind of change the viewpoint of the hitter, and you'll come back with probably something pretty slow. Up the middle, though, doesn't work.
That's going to get to the wall, Jim. That's going to get to the wall. I can't tell.
Scott Tez kind of casually going about his business there.
Yeah, it's
Wasn't too worried about it, was he? That was definitely to the right side.
Oh, yeah.
That will move Taravella over to third base. 1 out, first and third. Legends threatening again.
Looking for an insurance run here for sure. Casey with a lot of speed at third base now. Any pop fly to the outfield, he should be gambling here with one out, I believe. Center field's a tough throw in general. Llewellyn not with the greatest arm, and Dobbins not known for his arm out in left. Casey does not have to be behind the line over there either. He can be on the line as if the line is the base.
Like a track start, right?
That line is the base, so he doesn't have to start behind it. He can step on the line with his back foot and be in front of it that way.
2-2. Oh, and it's 3-2. Pitch away from walking out for Chen. Loading the bases may not be the worst idea.
Who do they go to? Schmitty, right?
And it's going to be ball 4 counts is done. Scott Tez going to come and talk to his boys, and I thought, Spurrier was my thought. I was thinking that. He's been.
I think even he's surprised.
He's been out quite a bit on our warm-ups before games, and
he's a slinger. He's got some tough stuff. His ball moves a lot. It's tough to pick up his arm angle sometimes. He's a tricky pitcher. He's definitely throwing a different arm angle than pretty much anybody in the league. Yeah, he's got good stuff. He's a strike thrower for sure. He's been begging for this opportunity. It's been tough to get as Goot, Schmitty, Chen, and Couts, and Bird would be their 5th pitcher.
Yep, Bird
and
as well.
Spurrier's their 6th, and then the talked about Llewellyn in all of our chats. His name in the chats is number 7 pitcher from the ones, and he gets a lot of ribbing because they haven't had to go to 7 yet this season. So we'll see what Spurrier has here. I expect Schmitty to be behind him if need be.
Spurrier's an experienced pitcher in this league. He's started games for the ones in the past.
I'm going to say he has less than 10 lifetime innings, but I could be wrong. It could be 15 or something.
Mm-hmm. I'll challenge that.
Yeah? Somebody in the chat, let's get me that. How many career innings does Justin Spurrier have on the mound?
Looks good there. 52 into the pan. Strike 2, bases loaded, 1 out. Spurrier matchup situation here, lefty. The 1-2. And he gets him.
Filthy pitch there. I don't think he's had any idea what that pitch was going to do, and he swung as if it was out over the plate, and the ball ended up diving in at his knee. Spurrier might be making a name for himself here. He's really going to look to capitalize on this opportunity he's been given. And it's a pretty important spot as he comes in with the bases loaded and 1 out. And here is Decal, fresh off of his 6 home run week last week, looking to put this game out of reach and give his Legends a win tonight.
That's in the gap.
Yeah, it is.
Decal has driven in 2, 6-3. Legends extend. Crucial insurance there. Yep. Good stuff from the Legends right now.
Manager Brad Ogden approves of his team battling here deep into the night. Down 2-0. You can't hang your head out here. You just got to shake it off, get ready for the next game. A lot of times these teams really drag their fate over the course of the night into the end of the night, and you got to really stay strong, keep your head up. That's hit deep. That's to center. He looks like he's under it, and he is under it. Llewellyn makes a catch out there by the Lalani sign, and the 3rd out has been recorded. I don't think anybody knows it's 3 outs, but it is, and it's 6-3 Legends after 3 innings of play. After 3 innings of play, halfway home, 6-3. We got a good one. Look for the ones to battle back right now. Stevenson, though, he's dealing out there. It's going to be tough. They got to work him. They got to really have some patient at bats here. Make him throw strikes. Lay off of that screwball when you can, because it's not a strike as often as it could be.
Yeah, he's located it fairly good tonight. He's been in command. I mean, he's one of those guys when you see his first few pitches, you can see what kind of form he's in, and he's kept it going pretty good all night. And 37 career innings for Spurrier, Chad.
Wow, that many?
Yes, 37.
I whiffed
I just know because I've faced him quite a bit, more than I feel like I've had quite a few bats off.
I guess he got a bunch of chances in the fall when Chen and Schmitty weren't around. And Okay.
Yeah, he started some games from the left side. He's a good add-on. The ones are deep on the mound. They can go to various sources for their innings, as can the Legends. As Taravella still with innings, he looked really good in Game 1. And it's going to be Scott Dobbins leading off the 4th. Into the gap. Taravella trending and makes the play. That's a nice little sliding grab into the gap by Casey Taravella for the first out.
Good redemption there by Taravella. Good timing, good jump, and just great hands. It's the way we're used to. We're accustomed to those plays from Casey.
And now Spurrier going to try to help himself out. 56 into the pan. Good stuff from Stevenson.
1 mile an hour too fast, though. It will be ball one. That's the pitch you got to take right there. That's
Nice
not
job.
very difficult to square that one up. Look for a slider here.
Expect for Stevenson to come in here. 2-1. He's going to go screwball. He's feeling good, feeling confident with that pitch behind on the count. Misses there. 3-1.
Got to be a slider now, Jim.
It is at 55 right there. Nasty from Stevenson.
don't
Not
see-
giving in.
I don't see why he doesn't throw that same pitch once again. Looks like he's going screwball.
Here's the payoff. It is screwball, and it's high. First walk for J-Rock. Taravella does have enough innings to finish this game if need be. Only threw 6 in game 1.
He'll definitely be the guy that gets the call if Stevenson walks out or gets in a little bit of trouble here. Actually, I don't think trouble's going to get Stevenson off the mound. The only way he's coming off the mound is another walk. Last week we saw that 5-0 game. They let him give up 4 runs in that last inning.
Yeah.
They stayed with him.
They did,
and he got 3 outs in a row, and it was really bared down. He's their guy.
And finding some command issues here. The ones not going to go quietly in this one. They haven't all night. They've really showed they're pretty tough. 54 into the pan. Nice pitch by J-Rock. 2-2. Spurrier on first. 1 away here. Screwball. Shaved into left. Taravella giving it chase. He's under it. Retires Couch for the second out.
Going to bring up Ryan Chen here. Hit a monstrous home run last game.
2 away. 7 more to go for the Legends. Ooh, 51 just.
What is
a
this
bit
poll? I
shy.
got to see this poll. Somebody drop this down.
Uh-oh, yeah, we see Sparkles. All I see is where does Sparkles. Let's see the verdict here.
Zoom call to play it safe.
And some of these are decent, though. Mini putt-putt, then IHOP. That's class.
That was a third date last
Yeah,
night.
mini
I took
putt,
my-
mini golf's
it was
clean.
the third date to the Aviators game, so that can't be the answer.
Aviators game's a solid call. Maybe a little much for first date, huh? I mean, that's
Yeah.
a little long time. A 9-inning ball game, first date.
It's a little awkward for a first date.
Yeah, it's a little much.
I thought it was
much. His mom's
a little
house.
quick for the third date as
Zoom
well.
call. I love that one.
His mom's house. My mom lives 200 miles away or whatever it is, so I don't think it's there.
Real talk for you gentlemen out there. Putt-putt. That's a winner.
Yeah, I like the putt-putt.
That's a nice ace up your sleeve player there.
Absolutely.
To have in the putt-putt. Yeah.
I think that's my first absolutely of the night. I was trying not to say it tonight. I just blew it on the putt-putt. Okay, Chad Phillips here, Sparkles, I guess.
Nothing like a good Chad pull to get us
Jim
off of our
Dodos
game.
over here.
As we missed the end of that inning there, J-Rock does get out of it. Nice job, one walk, and he gets through 4 or 6 outs to go for these Legends. Would show a lot of steel and character for them to pull out this third game here and not make it a disaster. They've played tough all night. They probably deserve it.
13 and 11 coming in.
Yes.
So 13 and 13 right now. So this is a big game to stay at that.
Yeah.
500s, it could earn you the 5 seed, which is playoffs. It could earn you the 6 seed, which is neutral. It seems like you're going to be in one of those if you end up at 27 and 27 would be the 500 record at the end of the season. So the Legends want to hang around and stay in it. If you get a couple games under 500, it's going to be tough to climb back and make the playoffs.
Spurrier misses his first pitch to Taravella. Misses again as a Petricus, my boy, his patented 51 bits move. That's a Matty patent right there. Does that all a good day. And that one's into the pan. Strike 2. And there's another 51 from Matty. Bam. Love it. Bitty bits time. Inside to Taravella. Full count. 3-2. Payoff pitch. And that's spiked. Kind of little clammy hands action going there, Chad. And it's a leadoff walk.
Yeah, not a very good 3-2 pitch there.
No, it was
sure.
not. That wasn't too competitive, was it?
Oh, he threw it straight into the ground.
Yeah, I definitely choked it. And he's going to get greeted by a 3-4 hole base hit from Sansone. Sansone has participated in about every game. He's probably got 5 or 6 hits now.
Yeah, I think that's about right. He's definitely been slapping it through the middle, and that 3-4 hole over there, hitting it hard every time, and he's earning hits tonight. As I stated earlier in the night, he's been kind of a tough luck hitter this season, hitting some rockets right at people. First and third, nobody out. Legends looking for some insurance.
Yeah, this is a huge, huge spot for the Legends. If they can go ahead and put 2 or 3 more on the board, you can give J-Rock a little bit of a leash here. Oh, Waffle, come on. Do I look that square, Chad?
I couldn't believe the line was Tiger will miss the cut -140. I think I saw, or something like that. I wanted to put like a lot of money on it. I bet it.
Really?
Tiger will miss the cut. How is he going to make the cut?
Yeah, I mean, the books are going to get paid off by Saturday on all Tiger bets.
Good play. He knocks it into the infield. Are they just going to eat it to hold the
Nice
run?
job. That does hold the run there, not attempting that double play.
Oh, it's good. Switches spots with Sansone on first base. A fielder's choice for the first out of the inning. And Garcia, another fly ball hitter. Casey ready to tag over there, still not knowing he can be in front of that line.
Unproductive out there is, I get pointed as that big of a square, Chad. I just go throw money on Tiger.
Yeah.
I think I'm just some average Joe here, guys.
I promise you, Jim is not a square. I'm very sure of it.
Say sharp action against Tiger in this Masters, but what do I know?
Yeah, I agree.
I would be betting on the other side. I know most of the books have a lot of liability on Tiger, and they'll be rooting against him.
Who you got winning?
I made a few plays. I can get into that after. This is a big spot here, though. Hang on. Into the pan, 49, 2-1, 2-2 count. So I am looking forward to tomorrow. I'm not going to lie. And that's kind of behind that, and that's a nice play by Schmitty.
Good job looking the runner back because Casey was ready.
Yeah. Look at this. And he is going to go. Unbelievable. And that's the hit. Wait, that hit Corral.
He's out.
He's out. That's a double play. Wow. I haven't seen anything quite like that out here.
No, and remember, I mentioned this earlier in the night. To end the play, the ball has to be secured on the pitcher's mound, and they were goofing around over here by first base. He was going to score.
He had it. He had it,
but the on-deck hitter who walked into the way ended up costing them that run.
He definitely had that, and I think Couch is talking to him about that, like, hey, when's this play dead? If because there's a little confusion there. The Llewellyn play, it's dead, but there's no base runner possible. That play, and the umpires are going to discuss that. I'd be asking the same questions if I was Couch, probably. But that's just something we haven't seen much of.
No,
we're seeing the Legends really watch body language and where your eyes are on in relation to these tag-up plays.
Couch, I heard him just say to the umpire, next time we got to make that play dead there. No, get the ball to the mound. What is the second baseman doing, winding up and pretending to throw it in the outfield or whatever? Casey took off there. He loves to be aggressive, and it should have worked. It should have really burnt the ones there, but instead, an unfortunate happening. The on-deck hitter, you're just kind of strolling up to the plate, and he gets in the way, man. And
interesting stuff there. Yeah, I think he had that one. And another little discussion for our umpires. So many outcomes in this league, Chad. Every week we say it, and it was just we stumble on another one there. On Taravella, kind of a heady play. I think he had it. That was beautifully
I brought
read.
that up about an hour ago, and sure enough, here it is.
Infielder turned his back to the play, and he read it, and he's got some speed and went for it. Here's Good here in the top of the fifth. Huge jam they get out of right there. Big double play. Petricus, no, at Taravella, that was off Corral. The batter hit the batter that was coming up the plate instead of hitting the backstop. Automatic out and swinging and miss by good screwball getting into the hands.
I think it's too late for the replay, guys. Sorry about that. You're going to have to go rewatch the stream.
I think they got it right.
Bottom four, 2 outs. Game 3, write it down. Good play.
Ball, Corral stifles that one, fires.
God, his arm is really impressing me tonight, Corral. He's throwing straight bullets into that backstop.
No doubters, are they?
He didn't have that a few months ago. He's really been working.
Slider. Applesolar. That's the way Trenches. That's live. And I don't know if he had a dive for that. Yeah, I think he could have just let that hit, picked it up on a hop, and played that for the 5 seconds. That's the play there.
Yep.
Never had a chance to catch that diving. The play was always against the backstop if you can let that drop there. Oh, tough, easier said than done, but Picone, nice job keeping that live.
He tried to catch it in the air instead of just going over and
I think you keep your
maintain.
feet there, catch it on a hop, and make an athletic play.
I think sometimes you forget that it's a ground ball still once that happens.
Yep.
And that ball's a ground ball in the infield once he knocks that down. And they're thinking, oh, we got to catch it.
Yep.
They had another out there if they wanted to try it, but it was a tough play.
Yeah, easier said than done in the booth for sure, but playing that on a hop, I think, is the play there. Tough in live time, obviously. But it's going to go as a hit for Applezoller. Nice job getting something going here. And
That's going to dunk.
Llewellyn's going to kind of dunk one into right field. Well said, Chad. Exactly what he did. A little top spin kind of flare by Llewellyn. First and third, one out.
Yeah, not the two guys you want getting on base here with Apple and Llewellyn. And now here comes the power in the order with the tying run at the plate.
Yeah, here comes Spurrier, and job not done yet. Slider, and there it is, just an easy one for Stevenson. Just what the doctor ordered. He'll be drinking that tonic all night long if he can.
Yeah, if he has to drink that tonic all night long, he's going to be pretty sore in the morning, having to sprint off the mound like that. But
Not known as the most rangy guy.
Yeah, but he turns it on when he needs to, and he did there. He's certainly not the quickest guy.
Well, yeah, it's that that darn ball, Chad. No matter how bad you hurt, or you just always want to go chase it.
Stevenson have no knee braces on tonight? I can't tell.
He said he was feeling good in the parking lot. I did have a nice chat with him in the parking lot. Said he felt good.
He's basically got a couple of torn ACLs for the last many years, and he's been hobbling around since day one, but he's starting to get stronger and work out a little bit more, he said, and he looks good.
Yeah, Stevenson never tells me he feels good. Every time I see him, man, sore, So when he says he's feeling good, I believe him.
Well, if you're going to pick a fight with one guy in the PLW, I recommend it not be that guy.
No, I wouldn't, Stevenson does look like one of those guys that just, nope.
No.
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 Even if he's out of line, I'll just let him be out of line.
Correct.
And screwball in on the hands. Well done by Couts to see another pitch. Chat please. Dying Quail. I think I'll add that to my arsenal. I will definitely down the road be saying that. And that's high to right.
That's no dying quail. This game's tied right now. Adam Couts, 3-run blast to get the ones even here in the top of the fifth inning.
2 out, 3-run homer, and that's devastating. That sac fly, double play, turning out to be a huge play in this game.
Yes, already. Oh, the mistakes, Jim, they really come back.
You just pay the ultimate price, don't you? And Couts, new ball game indeed, giving up hits to Applezoller and Llewellyn. The big boys get it done again. 6-6. What a series, Chad.
What a series. Too bad,
Wow.
too bad it's not a rubber match here. It's
Yeah.
still, it doesn't matter. It's still just one game.
And if you got plus 1.5, you're sick. You got to sweat it out again.
Yeah, and with the ones being the road team, it's a serious sweat. If they were the home team, it's harder to get that 2 spot to end it. But as the road team, they'll get to full at bats.
Man, that was out of nowhere, Chad. Just smashed.
They're going to stick with Jason, though. Jason's not coming off the mound. I can almost assure you of that.
Yeah, he can walk out of the mound.
Yeah.
He's not happy.
Yep.
Oh, it's going to be Casey Taravella now.
So Casey can throw the 5th, 6th, and 7th here. He's got 3 innings left.
Oh, no. Legends are my boys. You hate seeing that, but
Trench has walked out, and now Stevenson's walked out.
Yep.
Chen is inninged out this game.
Yep, you got Osgood with innings. You got JT Church with innings. And Taravella, that's probably the guy's corral if need be. He can throw.
Yeah, Corral would be the emergency guy for sure. And
oh, boy.
Things become real in a hurry out here at PLW. Welcome to Hideaway Field, everybody. We're still live here on a gorgeous Wednesday night in Las Vegas.
Ross is Nevada.
Thank you. I need the Nevada said for me.
Not in Nevada. You East Coasters come in here and get it wrong every time.
I forget every week, man. It's never stuck in my head. I'm sorry.
You're right, Chad. It has turned into a beautiful evening here. The wind has calmed down. As you see that ball Couts hit, I don't know if that's out of here in game 2. Little wind was holding that ball up, but flies out here, and we have a tie ball game now. And plus 1.5 bettors got a little sweaty. It just never is a rocking chair game, is it, Chad?
Never.
Oh, man. And that's away. Taravella throwing 2 straight balls. And what he did in his start in game 1 is he got 0-2 on just about every hitter, it seemed like. Falls behind here.
It's worth pointing out as well that Casey hasn't been on the mound in about 2 hours.
Yeah, sure.
So,
No, dead arm, hasn't had a throw.
Long layoff.
Absolutely. And that's 53 into the pan. Chad, we're getting a lot of did he touch home plate comments in the chat here. Do you want to address that, Mr. Rules guy?
The only time that you actually have to touch a base and it can be appealed is on a sac fly. There is no requirement to touch bases now. The runners are just placeholders. They're not actually base runners. They still have responsibility to get out of the way of balls in play and stuff like that, but there's if you miss a base right now, it's okay. We do encourage our guys to look good, though.
Whoa.
Goot almost just killed Apple. I don't know how that bat didn't hit Apple.
Wow.
It hit the backstop
force.
and turned.
Oh, watch your lips over there. Thanks for addressing that, Mr. Chad. Best rules color analyst in the game. And swing and a miss. Taravella bounces back for the strikeout. And out of the inning, damage is done, though. Whoa. I mean, what a turn of events out of nowhere. I thought the Legends had this one under control, Chad.
Couts was due. It's just that simple.
Yeah, sixth of the year for him.
You have to go after Couts too many times. He's going to burn you. He's that good of a hitter. He expects to hit 400 out here. He came in hitting 388 this tonight. I think he's probably dropped a little bit tonight. I don't remember too many hits out of him. A couple maybe.
Yeah.
So he really he's gonna work hard every at bat, and he is a tough out. I pitched extremely well against the ones a couple weeks ago, but I did not get Adam Couts out. I did not know what to do with him. I don't know how to approach him. He's a very intimidating hitter. He's got quick hands. He's got a great stance, and he has good discipline of the plate.
Yeah.
Probably one of the top 3 players in this league, certainly for three-way players, defensively, pitching.
You've always liked Couts. He's always been your guy.
Yeah, we've golfed several times.
Guy.
The guy's got like a 3 handicap on the golf course, and he's pretty good out there. Even when he plays bad, it's still a show.
Oh, man, good stuff. What entertainment we have had tonight. All 3 games have been tight. Be pretty hard on the Legends if they all win against them. I mean, the Legends have been in all 3 games and just haven't been able to shut the door. Still time, though, as top of the order here is Derek Corral. That's up the middle. Through Spurrier, kind of through Chen. And that's a 2-hopper to the backstop.
He had more time. You got to make a good throw. There's no reason to throw it that quick because you just don't have a chance. You got to give yourself a chance to get it to the backstop.
Spurrier's going to be kicking himself. He didn't stop that. That got through him. And then Chen, I think, was surprised that got through him, and he was late getting there.
He got a little piece of it, too, but it trickled through him and behind him. I mean, Schmitty about 70 feet away from the backstop. Really tough play from there.
And that's a leadoff man on. Would love to get one across here and try to shut it down in the top of the 6th. Here's J-Rock. He's been in great form tonight. Swing and a miss.
You surprised at all they stayed with Spurrier here after tying this game up? Schmitty, Goot, Spurrier. You like Spurrier here?
I mean, Goot was touched up. I don't think they're feeling too confident. I mean, Spurrier has kept them reasonably in. But he's had a lot of those pitches where he's kind of snapping it off and choking it. 2-2.
Goes to the stretch here.
And it's going to be 3-2. Spurrier in danger here. First and second, nobody out. Not a good situation for the ones. And he does miss.
I don't think he wanted any part of Jason there.
I mean, he got a good swing and a miss. And looked good in that back foot slider. Never went back to it. That'll be 2 for Spurrier. He's out of this game. And no Couts, no Chen. It's got to be Schmitty.
It's got to be.
And Schmitty is going to take the ball here. Could be Goot. Goot has innings.
Goot did get touched up, as you mentioned, though,
Yep.
and they had to pull him in the first inning. He only got 2 outs in game 2. He gave up a 4 spot. They got him right out of there. They were able to come back and win that game 9-7. Game 1 was 2-1. The one's up 2 games to none here. They fell down 6-3 here. Couts just hit a mammoth 3-run bomb into the Garden of Serenity.
That was a dagger.
Tied this game up, but the Legends answering right back here. 2 quick bunters on base, bottom 5, looking to get this win that they need badly. Coming in at 13-13 right now. The ones are 19-7 right now. 19-7.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Chad, you want to do the honors this time?
the honors of
Get these guys on TikTok over for our gnarly finish we have.
All right, TikTok. We got 2 innings left. If you're not on Twitch by now, you're making a big mistake. Let's put that Twitch app on your phone. Search Premier Wiffle. The live broadcast will pop up. We're live Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. And make sure you check it out.
Great finish here at the Hideaway. Get on over. Check us out. Here we go. Taravella, Schmitty, ball at 1 inside. All 3 games have been tight tonight. The ones have come out on top. It's been a true night of detail. That's what's won out here. Who can make the big plays when it matters? Runners in scoring position right now. Can they capitalize?
2 quick balls.
That's a spinning ball, double play ball. They're not going to go to third in a second, though. That's a mistake.
Big mistake.
And it's going to cost them. Yep. Oh, Chad.
So they got the cheap double play in this league. It's available. You throw to third, you throw to second, you get 2 force outs. It's awfully easy to execute most of the time. It's kind of a cheap way out of innings, and they had that available to them, and they made a mistake
there,
even
Chad.
if they turn that double play, it's a guy on third and 2 outs instead of a guy on first and 2 outs.
Yeah, that dirty single scores them, you're right. And
now
dirty single will score here as well.
Now a huge decision on the middle infield on whether they want to turn a double play here, because if they don't successfully turn it, and I don't love the Gooch Spurrier middle infield arm combo coming for those double plays. Without Couts in here, it becomes a little more of a task.
Yeah, well said, Chad. Yeah, first and third. If you just get the force out at second and don't attempt a double play, it holds the runner at third. Attempt and miss, he scores. Ground ball. Are they going to go for it? Chen
I don't think so.
To second, and it's dropped. And he does eat it.
Wow.
Not a tag up. They're going to say that the line, the bluff line, not going to come into play here, Chad. Not a tag up play. One's always going to try for outs, though.
Yeah.
But 2 down. They get the force at second. Didn't attempt a double play.
So, he almost attempted the double play.
Yeah,
I think if he caught that clean, I think he was going.
Oh, man.
And I think it would have been a mistake.
2 outs now. Osgood swing and a miss. The ones are a pitch away from getting out of this jam, Chad. Can you believe it? Oh, this is so cruel. Swing and a miss. They've done it. Schmitty out of the jam. First and second, nobody out. And they come away empty-handed, and we roll to the 6th, Chad. Oh, these legends just can't get it when it matters.
Oh, man, what a game we got on our hands here. Essentially extra innings now. We're 5-5 into the last inning. Who's going to win, Jim?
Man, I mean, it's one of those things where it's the easy answer is the ones with all the momentum, right? I mean, but I'm going to dig deep and take the plus money and say that the Legends can have the hammer in the 6th inning. And these teams have been going back and forth. There's been a lot of base runners and, getting out of those jams every time. I'm going to take the home team here and with the hammer and think the Legends are going to pull this one out. But it's going to have to be a gritty victory as the ones are not letting the Legends have anything easy tonight. I mean, they have, kind of a lull last week. I don't know, the Lightning are playing well. I don't want to call it a lull, but a series the Lightning and the ones expect to win. And they've come out tonight meaning business. So nothing easy for these Legends tonight. They've played decent ball, just not good enough.
5-6 again here. This is where we started. Last inning, Couts found a 3-run home run. Taravella into his 8th inning of work here. Oh, well. Got to throw strikes to Apple here to start.
Apple, 2 crucial walks. Walked out Chen Picone all by himself early in this game. And they fall behind him again. And he does not look like he's very interested in hitting up there, Chad.
Well, I think he's got the take side until he gets a strike, Jim. Casey's just got to put one in there.
Swing and a miss. Nice hack there.
I'm wrong. He takes a big hack.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd be swinging there either, Chad.
Got a poll up there. How's this game going to end, guys? Homer, single, double, triple, error.
Man, I don't know. Error by the defense. Sleeper.
Dirty double. What if it's a clean double? I think any double.
Yeah, just double.
Double.
52, that's there. Applezoller. 3-2.
A little frozen there. Tough pitch.
I don't blame him for taking there. Leadoff walk is huge. He's going to go down on strikes. Taravella coming up with his best when needed. Here is Lou Allen. And he finds it again, Chad.
On the pipe. Not really a hittable pitch on the first pitch. You just got to tip your hat. And now you're down 0-2, and you got to work.
And he's going to try a really good idea from Taravella.
Is Llewellyn pinch hitting for Dobbins, I believe?
No. He did, but for last inning.
Oh, okay.
He already did. He kind of had that little bleeding single into right.
That's right. I remember that.
Before the 3-run homer.
Didn't catch that pinch hitter there. Dobbins takes himself out of the lineup.
Swing and a miss. Taravella getting 2 outs, kind of doing what J-Rock didn't do and get the bottom of that order out. And Taravella is 1 out away from giving his home side a chance to use the hammer and get out of here. Swing and a miss. Spurrier misses the slider. Taravella getting to work here.
He's dealing right now. He's feeling it. He's in the zone out there.
Oh, a close one here. Lohman not going to give in. I think that's the right call.
I think it is too. It was definitely on the borderline, and he checks it. Light bat.
Swing and a miss on the high slider. Taravella strikes out the side here in the top of the 6th. And now it's all in the Legends' hands to take care of business. They've dominated this game, really.
They got the hammer here. Let's see if they can use it and take this game.
Yeah, I think when it comes to base runners and guys on base and hits, the Legends have had this game in control. And they've let it slip away. And here's their chance to end on a high note here. It's going to be Alex Garcia with a bat in hand. Derek Corral, Jason Stevenson are going to be the hitters. Great action here. If you're on TikTok, get over to Twitch for this bottom of the 6th. What a series we've had, Chad. And it's just every night I feel like we're in for something crazy.
Let's go back about a year and 2 months here. We got the
Story
ones.
time with
We got the
Sparkles.
ones. We got the Legends. They're both brand new teams in the league. I believe they're the Tomahawks at this point still. They rebranded after season 1.
Yes.
And the first time they played a game, the ones put an 8 spot up in the first inning, and they were up 8-0, and they thought this was the easiest game ever. And they found out about the 15-run rule, first to 15. Both teams hated it. Legends coming from the softball diamond, one's coming from the baseball diamond. And what happened? The Legends put a 15 spot up and won that game 15-8.
Wow.
Actually, I think it was 15-10.
The 1-run special.
But yeah, neither team was really seasoned out here, and we had a crazy game.
Ripped.
Wow,
right off the
Chen.
chest of Chen. Spurrier's there. Oh, man. Garcia smacked that. Goodness. Garcia can put a charge into one.
Chad, why doesn't Trench hit?
I don't know. We don't manage the Legends.
Yeah, that's the reason. Because we don't manage the Legends.
And that's fisted over to short. Spurrier, 2 quick ones here, and that's going to
Good throw. Good throw. It looked a little floaty,
float
but
down.
good job by Spurrier. For the first time we actually see him go to the ground tonight. He really protected that 5-hole there and made sure it did not get through him.
Let's see if Stevenson can find the container, maybe. He's going to shoot that up the middle. Base has
Oh!
That gets to second. That gets to the wall.
We touched about his defense
no,
earlier
and
in the night.
We've
and
also touched about details, Chad.
yes, Chen not playing defense right now. If he was, it would probably be Oh, Chen is playing defense. So who's not playing defense right now? Apple and Dobbins is on the
Dobbins is not
sideline.
out there.
Okay.
Oh, no. Taravella now, and that's 54. Taint, strike 2. Oh, now, Chad, is that the small mistake that's going to cost this game?
Well, it appropriately should. I mean,
But no! Schmitty finds his 2 best pitches there.
we're going to have extra innings.
Yeah, there's that extra inning game we've been talking
Free
about.
wiffle ball. TikTok, come on over. We got some free wiffle ball for you on Twitch.
Not done yet. Here we go, rolling it into the 7th.
Casey's last inning of work here, so the Legends are going to have to do some business right now. Trench gone, Stevenson gone.
Man.
It's down to Osgood after Casey.
Osgood, Church, yeah, you're right. I mean, the Legends have just had it in their hands this whole time. They just can't take advantage. How big is that sac fly double play now?
Oh, man.
That's a
I've
huge
got
double play.
That was a big play right there, and the Legends deserve to lose based on that alone, and they can't capitalize on the ones when they have made the mistakes, and they're really going to have to bear down here and get 3 outs right now as Casey's last inning of work, and if they can't win it here in the 7th, look for the odds to change big time going forward.
Yeah, that's, both these teams just giving it their all tonight. What an effort and what a night so far. Great entertainment here at the Hideaway. Unbelievable. 53 into the pan. Strike 2 to Couts. And obviously the first 2 hitters here of the highest degree of danger.
Still 500 viewers holding strong, Mr. Dodos.
Love it. He's going to gas up 59. Not going to chase. Swing and a miss, 58. And yeah, now these teams are getting after each other a little bit here.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, this is good stuff. Legends won this game.
Couts had told Casey, hey, don't worry, I'm up to lead off next inning.
Yeah.
And
Couts, yeah, he dishes it, man. You got to take it a little bit. And that's a slider down. Man, big time action here at the Hideaway tonight. What a Wednesday night. And that's sprayed. Taravella, that's out of play, off him, out of play. That's going to go to the second base, Chad.
Yep.
We've really seen it all tonight.
What a crazy play that was.
Goodness.
We talked about this earlier, how you want to run in and smother the ball because it's spinning so much, but he couldn't catch it in his hands and he couldn't contain it.
I need a masseuse.
That wasn't even close. It was fair by 2 feet.
Oh, that's fair. Taravella had every chance to make that play. And that's off his hands, and it just kind of bounced the wrong way and had to pass that white tape line out of play. Kyle Lohman all over that one.
He was. Yeah, fielders always think they're in foul ground.
And that's high to left.
Man.
It's off the container for a triple. It doesn't quite get out. Osgood can't get a hand on that to keep it a single.
Yeah, players on the field always think it's a foul ball because their momentum ends up in foul ground when the play's over. But when he touched that ball, it was certainly within the confines of the field. And the Ones have taken a 7-6 lead here. Have a tag-up situation with Goot on third. And here is Apple, not necessarily a fly ball hitter, though. Although
Chad.
He did poke one out of here last week, though.
Blood pressure's going up, Chad. It's too much action. You know, you got to.
Oh, well, you wait. Hold on. We got some more spread drama here, too.
Yeah, this is
it's
big
1.5.
spread drama.
So
Massive spread drama. Huge spread drama. Knuckleball.
Trench has got that.
Handles. Fires. And yeah, huge spread drama. Absolutely. You took the words out of my mouth, Chad. Plus 1.5 bettors thought they had just a rocking chair game here. Anything but. And you're going to have to get an oxygen tank up here next to me because my blood pressure's high.
There's Llewellyn who stepped in for Dobbins on offense and on defense halfway through this game, and he did dunk a single in back in the fifth.
Like the movie Major League with the color commentators breathing in and out of the paper bag, Chad. That's me right now. Hyperventilating in here. Whew, boy. 2-1. Llewellyn in a big spot. Swing and a miss. Chases goes after that kind of low and in pitch that lefties like.
Yeah, on 2-1, there's no business going after that one. That was a pretty easy take there.
High.
Really high.
And that's going to hit a tree. Automatically kills the play. Oh, boy. These teams getting after each other a little bit.
That ball landed right on Caro, our PLW hottie, who you all know well.
She visits us in the booth sometimes. Surprised she didn't kind of come up and say hi tonight.
Well, she's supporting Trench over there on the sideline tonight.
I like it. The 2-2. And it's going to try to go inside, try to get enticing again. Full count.
Top of the order, looming. Good.
And wow, nice patient at bat.
Not a terrible walk. He's already thrown 8 2/3 tonight. He's only got 1 out left that he's allowed to get, and he had the walk to give. But again, top of the lineup here, but he's handled Spurrier extremely well tonight. In game 1, he struck him out 3 times, I believe.
Oh man, this is a crazy finish.
That high fastball, he kept getting him on.
Me and Lohman have been kind of complaining over recent weeks that we haven't been fortunate enough to broadcast a competitive series.
I told you last week when I'm up in the booth, it's
Goodness,
always competitive.
man, that's all been redeemed now. What a series!
I haven't seen a bad game all season.
And that's jam job.
Better catch it.
Wickfield. It's going to be Osgood calling him off. Well done by the outfielder there. Wickfield getting out of the way. 1 run, Chad.
Just 1.
Should lock it up
Just
for
1.
these.
And wait, it's 7-6. We're in the 7th, so every team has scored 1 run every inning correctly. So they're going to tie this up, no problem. And we'll go to the 8th.
Yeah, I mean, last fall we experimented last fall with that runner on second base, extra innings.
Yeah.
And we got rid of that.
Yeah, I'm so happy we got rid of that.
Yeah,
so good. I mean, we put a 10 spot up in the 7th inning. We didn't need a guy on second base to get runs. It just kind of ruins it. One little dunk single and you have a run. There's no reason to speed things up out here anymore. It's fantastic. We're playing the full Monty here, man.
Yeah, this series living up to the hype. It's been all 3 games been close, it's been competitive, and that first 2-1 game, then we get a 9-7 crazy game, 7-6 big comeback.
Each game has gotten a little better as
we've had crazy
on.
umpire calls, all kinds of situations, a weird sac fly double play off of a hitter. I mean, the amount of outcomes. And that's a spray ball. Sansone trying to take that into the left field And it looks like the best defense on the field here for the ones here in the bottom half. Chen, Spurrier, Goot.
Dobbins and Couts.
Dobbins and Couts. As I don't think Llewellyn, I think he dug himself a hole there, giving that double away in the bottom of the 6th.
I think so, too.
Swing and a miss. Schmitty, the job that Schmitty's done coming in relief. Brilliant work.
Yeah, he's in line for the win right now. He's 2 outs away from a sweep. We got to start talking about who we want up in the booth here tonight.
Oh, swing and a miss. Osgood pressing just a touch here. Oh, boy. It's one of those weird situations where if you're an underdog better taking the 1.5, you're not tie ball games, not what you don't want to see here. Yeah.
That's exactly what you don't want to see. Each team is rooting for the other now. Each better. If you bet on the ones, you're rooting for the legends, and if you bet on the legends, you win. And you're rooting for the ones.
Fortunate to kind of get into this bottom half with that 1-run advantage. Overtime's usually where the dog goes to die. But a great at bat coming back from 0-2 all the way for a walk by Osgood and some life for the Legends.
Well, Chen's unavailable. Spurrier's walked out. Couts has walked out. They have Goot behind, and that's it right now.
Oh, this is getting very, very good. PLW at its finest. Up the middle, sprayed, hit hard. Dobbins giving it chase. He's going to knock that down. That's close. I can't tell.
I could tell. Yeah. Yep. It has to be clear right side to be right side.
They're going to call that left side.
I am dead straight on that, Jim. I am looking as straight as can be through the mound in second base. Very good call by Cody. He had it right away. Left side does not move the runner to third. It's just going to be first and second.
First and second, 1 out. Nice take there. I'm going to follow our chat's request to not be an umpire in the booth, Chad. That's right to the 5-6 hole tie. Ball game. Unbelievable series. These two teams going at it all night long. Legends never say die. Unbelievable.
And they got the right guy at the plate here to finish this thing off right now.
Oh, boy, Chad. Where's that brown paper bag?
Sometimes Schmitty isn't quite the strikeout pitcher that some of his teammates are. He definitely is a contact pitcher. He's creating a lot of spin with his delivery, and it's tough to drive the ball.
And popped up behind Stevenson. Foul. Oh, is that oxygen tank up here yet?
I think GK is working on it down there.
I need that up here.
GK, get that tank going.
Oh, man, what a teeter-totter game. Strike 3! And Schmitty bounces back, right back at him. Casey Taravella now has the chance. Can the Legends get that hit? They've been so close tonight. Up the middle. Schmitty bobbles. Easy force at second.
We go 8.
Oh, we go 8. Plus 1.5 bettors are just hating this.
Yeah, they are hating this. It's the winning all night long, only to lose it.
Yes, underdogs go to die in overtime, they say. The old cliche. Oh, no.
7-7 through 7. What a game we have here. Who's going to do it? Who's going to win it?
I don't know. It's Billy Osgood now. Taravella's done.
Taravella
as you
has
mentioned.
thrown his 9.
Oh, this is getting wild. Just up, down, teeter-totter kind of affair. Legends really showing some heart, but again, just can't get that biting play to finish this thing off. And I have a hard time thinking they're not going to get punished for that, Chad.
You see the 9-inning rule come into play there as well with Chen being already thrown his 9 innings. They went and got those first 2 games, and I don't blame them for doing so, but now they're without Chen this game, and, if they could have saved him 1 inning along the way somehow, they could have used him there and closed that down. But instead, it's going to be the secondary pitching here that's going to have to get the job done. Osgood quite capable. Schmitty quite capable. And we have no idea what's going to happen.
Man, what a game here, no matter what
Couts,
happens.
righty, lefty, righty. He can't decide.
He's gone righty against Osgood today.
All right.
Man, this has been and that's a good hold there by Couts. We are having a good time up here. Oh, man, this is fun. Ripped 5-6 hole. And Wigfield, never a chance. Right by him.
Yeah, that's hit him about 90 miles an hour, I'm going to say. You can see the exit velo. If you guys haven't noticed, the radar gun reads the speed of the pitch, and then it reads the exit velocity of the hit. And it's 2 quick readings, but if you pay attention, you can see that exit velo.
Here's Couts. Slider. They touched up Osgood pretty good in game 2. Chad, most of those 9 runs came off Osgood. Didn't make it out of the second inning in game 2, so Osgood's going to have to step up and show his best stuff here.
This is a tough matchup for him against this team.
Swing and a miss, that's the kind of height that he can have success at.
Yes, he kept that ball down nice out of Chen's wheelhouse, and he gets the strike. It evens the count at 2-2.
Quality height. See if you see that drop ball. It is the drop ball, and it works. Back foots him.
Looks like a screwball almost, maybe. Let's see that replay. We got a replay on
Yeah,
that
that one definitely was going towards Chen. Well done.
I don't know that Osgood has seen him throw a screwball before. We're going to miss this pitch with the replay, but don't worry about it. It's a ball. It's up. Ball 1.
As Jay Walter just joins Twitch just to watch us, that's what I'm talking about. You joined at a great time. This is edge of your seat kind of stuff here. I mean, we are at the climax.
That was a beautiful pitch by Osgood off the outside
entertainment.
part of the bar, and it's 1-2.
And there's that same drop ball, just a little too inside that time. He's going to want to get that a little more enticing. 2-2, 1 out. And that's into right field. Taravella does a good job staying in front of that. That could have been a lot worse.
It looked like Coleman was in position behind him by the wall in case it snuck through him, which was a good job by Coleman to race over and get deep there just in case. Taravella tried to make the play, but a lot of topspin just kind of dropped quickly in front of him.
Big part of the order here. Here's Applezoller. Strike number 251.
Osgood's not going to make the same mistake as a veteran out here and getting behind Applezoller, seeing that he likes to take pitches and get up in the count, and now he can put him away here. Ooh. Good pitch, good
lead
take.
by Applezoller, 2 strikes there.
Great location by Billy.
That the third to second double play in line here. Easy double play, looking for a rollover. No, he's going to try to go the other way. That's dangerous.
It's really dangerous. It's a tiny bit behind it.
Oh, boy.
Good job keeping his hands inside the ball there. Not getting out, not turning like a baseball bat, just kind of dragging.
Let's see if he can get a rollover off that slider. It is the slider. No, high to left. Taravella, oh my, into the container. That was loud.
Man.
Is he okay?
God, is he an animal out there?
Gosh, this is wild.
What a grab.
Oh, this is wild, Chad. How much excitement are we in for tonight? Just every play just seems to be some...
We've seen a guy break his hand on the container. We've seen a guy break his foot on the container. We've seen a guy hurt his knee on the container. And he hit that just as hard as can be, but he squared it up pretty well, I guess, with his bat.
Does not care about his body, that is for sure. And now 2 outs, first and second, 7-7, top of the 8th. Oh, all to play for here at the Hideaway. Drop ball, great pitch going away from Llewellyn.
You sure that's not a screwball?
Yeah, they probably call it a screwball, yeah. I've just commentated the Legends so much, I've just called it a drop ball.
I've never seen him throw it. It might have been a drop ball
yeah,
last week.
he has a good one, yeah.
He's really developed what he's trying to do.
Yeah,
He needs that pitch, man. He needs it. He's got too many sliders.
And that's just not enough to get out to Osgood to make a play, fouled off. Oh, nobody knows what's going to happen. Teleante, that's probably true. At least a pad. Drop ball. Oh, my gosh, you got a piece of that. I can't believe you got a piece of that, Chad. Bounced, but still, I mean, he took a swing at that.
Foul tip.
You can swing a ball off the bounce, can you?
Yeah, no, it bounced into the zone, so it's not a foul tip into the zone, they're saying.
Oh, okay,
it bounced down off the
swing and a miss! Osgood gets it done, bears down with his best stuff, Chad. Oh, my, the Legends have another chance.
Yeah, they better win it right here now, too, because they got to deal with the top of the ones lineup in the 9th if they get to that. So let's get the Legends a run here and get them out of here with a win.
Man.
We got Chad Phillips and Jim Dodos here. We're not going anywhere right now.
How fortunate are we,
We
Chad?
expect no different from the 545 viewers still watching. Not 12:15 a.m. on the East Coast.
Yep. And man, I mean, how fortunate are we, Chad, to be able to call a game like this? I'm having a great time up here. I mean, just full entertainment. I'm so excited for our viewers that get to experience PLW on a nightly basis, and it just keeps delivering again and again and again.
And this wiffle ball does some crazy things, and this speed limit we have on this league forces a lot of contact, balls in play, spinners, and it really puts the emphasis on defense. I mean, I used to think defense was about 8% of the battle out here. No, it's closer to 20.
Yeah.
If you don't make the plays, you don't win the games.
Let's go get pumped up. Bottom of the 8th inning action here at the Hideaway. Let's go. Nick Sansone leading things off. And he's going to take 53 to the bar. It just seems like everyone's stepping up their game, Chad.
It does.
Delivering their best pitches when it matters. I mean, great action. And that's going to be 57, recognized by Sansone. He steps up his game on the back end. Wonderful entertainment here. And that's down and in. 2-2. Goes for the back foot, and Sansone's aware of it. 3-2. One walk on Schmitty already as Goot stands in the bullpen. That's up the middle. Base hit, Sansone. He's been doing that all night, Chad.
He has been. He's been staying back nicely, a nice level swing, putting a good swing on it, and just getting it in play at a quick enough rate to make a difficult play for the infielders.
Here's Osgood. Ooh, gets a pitch to hit. He goes for all kind of there.
He should be kind of going opposite field.
Yeah.
It's wide open over there. And
It
if he
is.
can
They're
just,
not playing Osgood to the right at all, and he's strong on that side. You're right.
yeah, with 2 strikes, I would shift my defense that way a little bit.
That's up the middle. Left hand knocks it down. He's going to go to second base for the force out. Chen going to fire that down. Misses.
Almost. He threw a sinker there, and it just dipped under the strike zone. Almost a double play. Not quite. Let's take a look at how close this came to the strike zone. Ooh, right under it. Just under the bar, just short of the backstop.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be excruciatingly close? Why not? There's Garcia into the pan, 52.
Schmidt locating on the outside very well against these lefties here.
Yeah, he is. He is staying away from the lefties. Good call. And he's going to throw a little riser that gets up. 1 and 2. That's up the middle.
That's a double play ball.
No,
They
he
still got time. They
bobbles.
still got time. They still have time, and maybe not.
Now Spurrier going to just not going to. Spurrier has had a couple high throws tonight and get close, so he's gonna just take the force.
I think you got to go 3 outfielders right now with the corral up.
Yeah, Corral has gone to right field tonight. They're not going to give him anything to right, and if you're up at the plate right now, Chad, are you looking to right field at all?
I think Schmidt's going to try and jam him a little.
Oh, it's 53, top bar. How many times has he found the bar in extra innings? I mean, he's been brilliant out of the pen. Swing and a miss.
Wow,
we
go-
move on. Oh, jeez.
I'm not sure how many innings Schmidt has left. It's probably about 4 still, so he's clear. Maybe it's only 3. Osgood has about 4 or 5 left, and boy, this one's getting tight here. It's already tight.
Yeah.
Not a lot of words left to say. Just watch the action.
Yeah, I mean, this thing just making it easy for us, Chad. I mean, we have the best job in the world right now.
Casey just jumped up at the wall, and I think he got to the height of the chairs up there with his hands.
Yeah, this has just been 2 teams going all out, stepping up. If the Legends do get swept here, it'd be one of those sweeps where you don't feel too bad. You obviously hate the result, but bravo to these 2 teams for the entertainment. It's like 2 tennis players that just put on a great show, and even the loser of the match gets applauded off the court.
Yeah.
That's what we're seeing here tonight. Is 2 teams putting in great entertainment together. I love it. No losers tonight here in the PLW.
Well, the Legends aren't going to agree with you if they don't win this one.
That's true, but our viewers, they've made fans tonight with our viewers. I can guarantee that.
We're building viewers here at 9:20 at night.
That's
up to
right.
560.
Who wouldn't want to watch this? Have a great
TikTok.
time. Text your friends, all your stuff. Good stuff. Go ahead.
TikTok, you got a chance. TikTok, you have a chance still.
Get over here.
Twitch, Premier League Wiffle.
Center field. Got a little windier on that pitch. Taravella, he's wise to it.
Coleman wise also to allow Taravella to be wise to it.
Yeah, good point, Chad. Here we go. It's Couch now from the right side. Ground ball up the middle. Does that get to the wall? 2 players laying out for that. That does hit the wall.
It does. It snuck through them and got to the
Through
wall.
them. It kind of like split a double team there.
Wow. They both laid out. I think they had different angles, so they didn't crash. I thought one of them was going to get it, but it didn't. It got through both bodies.
Man, that's a mistake there, Chad.
I don't know about a mistake. It was a tough play. It could have been made.
Gotta make that.
It's definitely a double.
Double for Couch, and here we go. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Couch is doing a good job hitting the ball hard all night long. He's been absolutely a difference maker here in Game 3.
3,500 people on TikTok. Come on over to Twitch and watch this last inning.
Swing and a miss, another drop ball getting down to the back foot.
What is making noise?
Missing away there. 2-2, 1 out. Runner at second base. Go ahead, run out there. What an absolute dogfight this is. 2 teams going to war all night. 3.5 hours of just a bunch of war dogs out there. Love to see it. 3-2. The worst spot for a walk, Chad. Sets up that easy double play.
Yeah.
And I think they were thinking the same thing.
Yeah. I didn't think it was ball 4.
Oh, sorry, I
It was
had
only
3 and 2
It
on my
did say
monitor
it. It's
there. I
okay.
apologize.
It's 3 and 2 now. Oh, it was.
No, it is ball 4. All right.
All right. Good job down there in the booth. They've been on point with the count all night long.
Oh, yeah, Mark Redstock back in the house. Got a professional down there, Chad.
You mentioned not the worst walk. Sets up the double play. A little easier hitter, although Goots put some good swings on the ball there.
Absolutely. Drop ball high. Center field, Coleman's going to have to come into play here. And he does it. He makes the play, Chad. I know what you were thinking.
I wasn't thinking, actually. I was just watching.
We've seen Coleman drop those balls just like that this year.
Yep.
I mean, I've
Casey ran over to be like,
yeah,
should I? Do I?
No, that's a great job by Coleman making a big play there. 2 outs. Oh, man, first and second every inning. So excruciating.
Applezoller finds himself in the biggest spot in his PLW career right now.
And Applezoller, he put a good bat on the ball on a slider. Taravella got to be ready on that container. Slider, ground ball, Picone. Easy play at third. We roll to the bottom of the 9th. Tied at 7, Chad.
Bottom of the 9th. I love the sound of that, Jim.
Gosh, I get a full 9 innings of broadcast. Viewers get a full 9 of entertainment. Great stuff from these two sides.
Maybe we should just have a silent half inning here.
Yeah, should we just stop talking and let the action go? No, I would not be in my... I don't think I have that in me, Chad.
No, I mean a silent in between innings here.
Just to let the warm-up pitches of Schmitty entertain us.
Yeah. 3 warm-up pitches you get. A returning pitcher gets 3. A new pitcher gets 8.
Man, I'm going to TikTok again. What a time to get to Twitch. Bottom 9. You heard me right. Bottom 9 here in the PLW. What entertainment you got. What a better place to watch it than Twitch, where our full broadcast exists. Our chat is popping. We got 600 viewers here, just enjoying some of the best entertainment you're going to find. Forget wiffle ball entertainment. Some of the best overall entertainment. Baseball opening day coming up. Who cares?
Yeah.
This is quality stuff here. Right at the Hideaway.
I went to the AAA game last night, Jim. Nothing happened.
No.
At any point
See
in the
that
game,
roster they're
nothing
putting
happened.
out there? The Aviators roster is awful.
Yeah, it was really just not a great game.
In the gap. Hit hard. Tough to see. And now call is made by Kyle Lohman. That's a double. Leadoff double by the Legends. Why not?
Pinch runner? If he gets to third, it's an option, I think. Brad giving Casey a fist pump, saying, come on, come get this for us, big fella.
Opening day was days ago. MLB opening day was days ago?
No, it's tomorrow.
Did I miss something?
No, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, am I crazy up here, Chad?
No.
I just got to check our chat sometimes.
Minor league opening day was yesterday. Major league opening day tomorrow. It's a full slate of games starting at 10 a.m. here on the West Coast.
Good. Oh, now it's top bar. Schmitty finds it again.
Beautiful pitch
Wow,
there.
he's done that time and time again.
But I think that this is the last guy they want to face now with all the singles he's been poking up the middle right here tonight. This is a trouble guy. They got first base open. Did Schmitty walk somebody already?
Oh, man, Chad, I
Lost track. I don't think he did. He just came in 2 innings ago. He might have. I don't think.
This is there. I got you, Risk. Got you. Here we go. Shot. Whoa, Spurrier catches that in the air. Sansone, unfortunate again. You thought they walked it off, but no. Oh, man, every ball in play is just excruciating, Chad. Goodness gracious.
Pause good with another chance here to win it.
2 outs. And that's it. And now Spurrier's done it again. Schmitty picks it up, fires. No! It's over the backstop! It's going to be an air! Oh, my gosh! Spurrier, he's been testing those high throws all night.
That was Schmitty. That was Schmitty that went over and picked it up and threw it.
I'm sorry. Oh, but the pull we had, winning it on an air was an option, and that's how this thing ends.
Unbelievable. A two-base error. If he shorts that throw, it's only 1 base, but he overthrew the backstop, hit the monitor up above.
Why not end that way?
And the game is over in the bottom of the 9th.
No, it has to end that way. I mean, why? What other ending could it be?
We needed the 10th, Jim.
Oh, man. Oh, what action just up until the very end of that series. Bravo to these two teams for putting on an absolute display tonight for our viewers. And not, I mean, if you're not entertained, then you're just a boring guy.
That was probably the best series we've ever had down here at Hideaway Field from start to finish. 3 amazing games. The Legends, they pull one out. They can walk out of here with their heads up. And I'm telling you, it would have been a longer week if they lost that one for the Legends.
Yeah, I mean, they deserved that game ahead really from the start and just couldn't close it. Had so many chances. And finally, the ones just kind of gave them one there on made him play some quick catch there, and that's how it ends.
Not even sure how we recap that game.
Oh, I know. Got so many things to talk about.
Back and forth the entire night, and they finally get it done on an error.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not loving the PLW, you're hopefully have found a new home here. We just, time and time again, the amount of outcomes, the amount of things that happen out here is just so random, so crazy.
Guys, don't go anywhere either. We got a member of the ones coming up to the booth, I'm assuming. Can we see that drop-down menu?
Yeah, we dropped down that poll. Who do you guys want in the booth?
Who do we got here?
I don't even know who to bring up here. Couts had a great series. Yeah, Cody Schmidt was brilliant out of the pen. Didn't hit much, but I have a lot to ask these guys. Very, very entertaining.
Really
stuff.
tough call. Usually it's pretty clear who's due to come up to the booth, but I don't even...
Chen was brilliant tonight.
Nobody really stood out as just a monster tonight, but everybody did their part, and the one's entire lineup pretty much hit the whole way up and down.
Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, we are, excuse me, I'm just kind of recovering here from just...
You want the interview, or you're...
you want to take this one, Chad? I've been on a good roll this season. I've kind of taken them all, so I'll gladly lay it off to you.
I'll take one if that's okay.
Absolutely. Chad Phillips is going to be doing the interviewing. I'll wait till Schmitty gets up here, but it will be Cody Schmidt up in the booth. It might be his first time up here. Yeah, this is good stuff. I'll give this one to you, Chad, and I'll come back and join you when it's done.
You sure you don't want it? You take it.
All right.
You take it.
I'll
let you have it. Thanks, guys. Jim's better than me at this.
You psyched yourself
Let me
out.
give it to him. Let me put him on the spot. Thanks, everybody. PLW Nation. Fantastic night of wiffle ball. Love this sport. Can't wait to see you again. I'm back in the booth tomorrow night with Trench Picone.
Good job.
Looking forward to that, and maybe I'll pop in after Cody's done.
Good stuff by Chad as always. I'm going to have Cody Schmidt, my man, come into the booth. Cody, you put that headset on, and let's get to talking here. First time up in the booth with me, I believe.
Yeah, first time
with
you.
Good to see you?
Yeah, good to see you.
Hey, so before we get into that game, I just want to talk about two teams that just, battled all night, gave it their all. Tell me about these two teams tonight.
These two teams are good. I mean, the Legends definitely play better than what their record is.
Yep.
They've been hot the last couple weeks, so, bringing the best game out, and we can, I think it was good for the stream and everything. I think it was 3 tough games for sure.
Yeah, put it on the show. You guys did. I mean, absolutely tough. You guys, it seems like every time the Legends got ahead of you guys, the ones just really bouncing back, showing a lot of character all night long, and really almost pulled off the sweep there.
Yeah, trying to. I mean, there's just a couple things that we could have done different with runners on base, and just get a couple key hits, and I think that's what ended up losing us that game in that end, and me throwing the ball up off the screen, which is awesome. But
I mean, yeah, well, it had to be an ending that way. I mean, it just couldn't be a conventional ending. Nothing about that series was conventional. Just great plays all the way around. Your defense coming to play, and you just finding the bar. Seems like every pitch when it counted. That was some of the best I've seen in relief, Schmitty. What are you feeling out there?
I'm just trying to do what I can for the team, and just throw a couple strikes and see what happens. Get some guys to swing over the 12-6, but the defense is awesome for me. It's easy to throw with a good defense behind you. So you leave a couple pitches over the middle, and you don't really have to walk out to try and tink everybody.
Yeah, well, where does this put the ones now? I mean, 19-8, I believe, at the halfway part of the season. You guys are primed to make another championship run here.
Oh, 100%. I think us and the Vaders are going to put on a good show. Keep moving forward at the 1-2 spot. The Bombers are right behind us too. So,
sure.
The top spot's not secure by anybody by any means. I mean,
and what about these Legends? I mean, I previewed it that these guys are trying to punch with the top in the league, and do these guys have maybe a shot to compete with the teams you mentioned?
Oh, 100%. They got 4 or 5 pitchers that can compete with anybody, and their offense is just as good as anybody else. So I think they're a playoff team for sure. Moving up, moving forward, and they wanted these 2 wins to move them above the Snappers, and the Snappers are trying to root for us, and
yep.
It's gonna be a dogfight towards the end for sure.
Yeah, an absolute dogfight on the field tonight. I said it was just a bunch of war dogs out there just getting after it. Is what it looked like.
Oh,
I mean, I think this is one of the more entertaining series we've had. And I just want to thank you guys for putting on a show. And it felt like a playoff preview out there, kind of the way you guys are playing.
Oh, 100%. I mean, this is what the playoff atmosphere is all about. If this is how it's going to look in the future, I'm definitely excited to see what happens moving forward.
Well, I think you guys gained a bunch of fans tonight. Again, thanks for putting on a show, and we'll see you again next time.
Yeah, of course. Appreciate it. Hey, go follow the One's Instagram.
I love that. Yeah, and that's at One's PLW.
I believe so.
Okay, got it. I'll plug that for you again by the time we get out of here. But That's a great job. GK, I apologize, didn't get to that. I will be sure to follow up on that question there. But yeah, tomorrow night at the Hideaway, it's going to be, as Chad's going to come and join me again. I love that. Yeah, we have tomorrow night, Night Owls and Snappers, looking to be a good one again. I mean, it's going to be tough to top tonight, Chad. I mean, that was some top-level stuff we saw out there.
Yeah, it really was. Everybody playing at an utmost top level by the end of the night. And, boy, these guys really wanted that third game. I mean, getting a sweep is so hard out here. Even looking at, we're 9-18. It's like, yeah, we won a series, we won a series, we won a series. And you look up and we're 12-20. Like, it's so hard to make up ground in the standings. Sure. You have to get sweeps. And they're so hard to come by. The ones didn't necessarily need a sweep. They're going to be up there at the end of the season for sure. The Legends needed that game bad. The rest of the league certainly rooting for the ones there, as we're all trying to catch the Legends right now. And it's hard to make up ground. Somebody's got to win every night. And you look up, somebody has to win the game. So when you're at the bottom, you can only make up half a game here, half a game there, unless you can find some sweeps. But when you're at the bottom, I mean, who are you sweeping?
Yeah, that's right. And, you know, this tonight, Chad, this wasn't just about results. I mean, it was just about pure product on the field for me. I mean, these guys really let us have it. And, yeah, that was just a lot to take in from entertainment side. It showed really, I think, embodied what PLW is all about. And tomorrow, let's preview Snappers and Night Owls, two teams at the bottom end of the standings, and looking to scratch a few wins.
Well, I'm not sure what the Night Owls are bringing tomorrow night. Do they have
Sure,
Dalby?
yeah,
Do they have
attendance is always,
Stein?
that's a great question, yeah.
I mean, they got two of the best players on the West Coast on their team. When they both show, the team is almost unbeatable. When neither of them show, they almost have no chance to win. So
Right.
it's a totally different ball club depending on who shows up tomorrow.
There it is. And Stein will be in town for the Night Owls. I believe Nikki D is running the Premier Wiffle account tonight, so that's coming straight from the manager of the Night Owls.
Okay, so they'll have Mayo and they'll have Stein, which is enough with Walker in the 3 spot and Towers available. And I think they got to let Towers go now. It's time to take the training wheels off and just let him go. They need him. They need him to step up and become a good player. And there's only one way to do that. You got to get as many reps as possible. Throw him up in the 2-hole, 3-hole, and just let him be and see what he can do.
Yeah, I love Stein showing up tonight. A good little correspondent plug by him at the top of the broadcast. And, yeah, I'm really excited for some more PLW action Thursday night at the Hideaway. A great one tonight, Chad. Thanks for joining me up here. We're going to see you guys tomorrow, 6:05 p.m. at the Hideaway. Don't miss it. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Chad and Jim out.